Welcome, everybody, to another episode of Zophar's Realm. I'm wearing my Streets of Rage shirt tonight. We're not playing Streets of Rage, obviously, but we are playing Sega Saturn, specifically Shining Force 3. But you all know that already. We're going to have some fun because we are in Chapter 6, which I am told is the final chapter. Now, again, in Japan, there were 3 of these scenarios. So really, there's 18 chapters to this game. But for the US release, this is the final chapter. So, let's go say hi to everybody. Demon Kaio, how you doing? Good to see you. G. Levy, how you doing?
Your return to Shoro was not part of our negotiations, nor our so I must do nothing.
Arr, Sierra Echo. Thank you so much for redeeming the piratey hats. I'm gonna pop this on so that none of you land lovers have to walk the plank. But as always, I still feel that this chair be high, says I. But 'tis true, because me debauchery was me way of compensing. Laszlo Silas, how you doing, my friend? Great to see you. Happy Friday, everybody. Happy Friday. Ah, Mel Piminian, thank you for redeeming Lucius Pendant. We've got Lucius Pendant right here for you. Right there. From the Lunar Eternal Blue Complete PlayStation Edition. So we'll pop this on. Okay, we got the pendant. Just myself, so you can see the pendant. We'll pop back on the piratey hats. We'll adjust me hair again. Okay. That's not too bad. That looks bad. Okay. Where was I? Gibby, how you doing? Good to see you. Mother Antares, how you doing? Melpominian, good evening. Good evening. The sausage. Yeah, so, by default, the current staff kind of covers whatever new emulation stuff comes out. I don't really see much in the way of Mr. updates. I did see one on there. I think it might have been Modern Vintage Gamer had reviewed it, and someone posted a video to it. I'm not 100% sure on that. But yeah, if you pop in interesting updates to me on the emulation channel of Zophar's Realm Discord, which, by the way, is right here for anyone not on my Discord, would love to chat with you. If you do that, I can submit updates. Demon Kaio asked, did I get a haircut? I got a haircut about a month ago, 3.5 weeks ago, something like that. But you're used to seeing me with the piratey hat, probably. Chatting business, how you doing? Streets of Shining, exactly. Imagine a Streets of Rage and a Shining skin. That would be something, wouldn't it? Sierra Echo says, lack of hat, this will not stand. Well, you got me. Melpominian says, if you recall, this is the longest scenario. I don't know, because I've never played any of these before I started streaming this one. I never played this in the 90s. I played Shining Force 1 and 2 in CD and the Game Gear version and Shining the Holy Ark and Shining in the Darkness, but I never had this until 2 months ago. Thank you again to JP, a member of our community, for selling this game to me. So we are playing it. Good evening, Suins Wolfie. Good to see you. G. Levy's trying to free up space again. Final Cut 8-year drive. Yeah, I would imagine so. Mother Antares with the awesome emotes. Melpominian is nearing that part of the game. You're about to defeat the other Zophar. Well, good luck, Melpominian. If you remember, he's not easy. He's a pain in the ass, especially on the Sega CD version. Be wary of Hellwave. Mother Antares just noticed how reflective Lucius Pendant is. For some reason, I don't know if it's because of where I'm angling myself, but it's not very visible. There we go. Now you should be able to see it. I'm just adjusting the microphone a little bit. Okay. Now you should be able to actually see the pendant. I don't like not being in frame to where you can't see it, because that kind of defeats the purpose of redeeming it. So now you can actually see it. It's, yes, Team Sonic and Camelot. Excuse me. Ali Katsuna, how you doing? Dropping by, saying hi to someone who was once a local boy. Nice. Hope you're having a great evening. Thanks for dropping by. Demon Kaio says, you thought the pirate hair was my real hair. Oh my. If only my hair did something cool like this. But no, all my hair ever does is when it grows, it just poofs up. It's the Zophar is what I've been told it does. Like that's what they told me when I was in school. They're like, "Oh, your fro is growing." I'm like, "Man, that's what it does. It gets big and goofy. That's all it ever does. It will not grow out. It will not grow long. It doesn't do anything cool. So I can pretend to have cool hair with the piratey hats." Melpomanian's grinding a lot in the tower. Yeah, good call. Good call. Sausage says, sounds good. FPGA is a new wave. Agreed. Emulating system with a hardware chip without any software layers is pretty exciting. Absolutely is. And for those of you that are on my Wednesday streams, you know that that's kind of our Mr. Day. And we just started playing Resident Evil this past Wednesday. For those of you that were not on, we got, I don't really know how far we are, but we played for about 3 hours on the Mr. And I couldn't tell that it was not on a real PlayStation. It's really good. A lot of the cores are really, really good. Definitely money well spent, in my opinion. Chat and Business says, interesting collaboration. Oh, definitely. Always love the Shining Force series as Ali Katsune, but can't play it without using Egress. Oh, of course. Without Egress, forget it. I wouldn't get anywhere. Gotta grind, you know. It really is Chat and Business. Exactly. That's what they told me, Sausage. Chat and Business says, isn't an FPGA with the emotion engine or cell processor supposed to be? I don't know about that, but I can tell you that the idea behind FPGA is it's a programmable chip. Stands for Field Programmable Gate Array. And so, essentially, these cores, you know how like RetroArch, if you're familiar with emulation, how RetroArch has cores, but it's all software-based. With the FPGA chip, it actually programs the chip, like, on demand, to make the chip be a 6502 in a Nintendo, or a Motorola 68000 processor in the Genesis, or a Z80 chip from, like, it literally programs the chip. It's a really cool concept. And so, you get much more, potentially, if you program the core right, you get much, much, much more accurate gameplay, as if it's the real hardware, because it literally is becoming the hardware. Hope I explained that right, Sausage. You need to find someone to help you fix your Mr. setup to get it back online. Oh, you know what, Ali Katsune? I know a guy, or two, or 100. I know many, many amazing people. Men, women, awesome, awesome, epic people. If you go to that Discord right there, and you click on that, I would do it after my stream, though. The Mr. community on Discord is amazing. Sausage is one of them. And I'm sure they'll be happy to help you out with whatever you need. Just let them know what you need. What's up, GOG0? Good to see you. Basically, that's what Sony was saying that the cell processor does. You might be right. I'm not familiar with it. Melpominion's hair is a hell of a tangle. I promise you, not as bad as mine when mine gets going. Mine is the worst. The worst. The worst. Especially now the Baroque translation is out. Yeah, that makes sense. Alright, I think it's time to start Chapter 6, Colossus of Aspia. The size of that queen worm. She was absolutely gargantuan. I'm sure that can't be normal. Chad, I feel like we're missing somebody. Uh-oh. Are we going to be doing a storyless run now? Oh, I hope story's okay. My FAQ is missing in action. I was like, why is it so quiet? Why are there no Shining Force 3 hints in my chat right now? Yeah, exactly. The training wheels are off. Oh no. Even if she naturally grew that big, I can't believe she dragged that grossly enormous body all this way. Are they talking about the worm, or are they talking about me? Who would believe a poison worm which lives in tropical areas would come this far north on her own? Thanks, Eldar. Eldar is so helpful. It must be the Bullzome's doing. Their powers are pretty impressive. The wolf guy. Yes, Chat and Business. Tutorial mode has ended, apparently. I guess the first 60 hours of gameplay was the tutorial. Now we're doing the real thing with no story. Yeah, it must be the Bullzome's doing. Their powers are pretty impressive. The messenger from Mallory Castle is taking an awfully long time. Duke Palsis? When we arrived, the guard at the castle gate seemed uneasy. In hindsight, that seems odd. You know what bothers me most? Lord Grunt is Lady Margaret's brother. Shouldn't they let him in right away? Could it be? Has the evil influence of the Bullsome sect extended all the way into Mallory Castle? What's up, Cafe Man 2D? Hello, Sega fans indeed. Yeah, Sausage is explaining the cell processor. Or asking about the cell processor. So I'm just reading what you're saying. I guess I gotta look into that too. Quite possibly, Eldar is correct. Whether Bullsome or some rebel army, perhaps there is a plan to delay us. I've been practicing my voice acting for Grunt. What do you think? If this plot is real, it probably won't let us leave town. That would make us virtual prisoners, with only illusory freedom. Virtual prisoners, if you only knew. If you only knew. Let us try to leave town, Grunt. If we cannot do so, then we should sneak into the castle. Alright, so we should try to leave town, and if we can't do that, then we should try to sneak in the castle. Got it! Finding, one of the bird people serving under Lord Tristus. I hope he'll take care of things for us. With the Empire on the move, I hate sitting around like this. My mind just keeps racing. It's getting awfully boring in here. Can I go out and play in Mallory? Oh, I guess we aren't here to play. No, we're not. Where is everybody? Oh, this must be a plot point coming up here. Grunk is searching. Grunk can't find him. That's very interesting, chat and business. I'm definitely gonna have to check that out. Nothing's there. There's like a sign there. Anything else in here that I need? No. A chair.
Now then, what brings you to my inner sanctum?
Gamers Uplink, thank you so much for the Tier 1 resub. You are now going 6 months strong. You remain an acolyte of the realm and the domain, and your support is greatly appreciated. Hope you're having a great night, Gamers Uplink. Ali Katsuni, you really need to set up your Saturn again. You just don't have a screen you're happy with putting it up to at the moment. Oh, excuse me.
Now then, what brings you to my inner sanctum?
Maybe a train?
Soda Bagoda, thank you for the resub 1 month Tier 1 for 6 months also. Super duper appreciate your support of remaining an acolyte
You don't
of the
belong in
realm
this
and the
dimension,
domain.
Zophar.
Thank you for your support.
Mel Pominian cheered 100 bits. Let's go /.
Mel Pominian activating with 100 bits, and thank you for the support, by the way. A hypey hype train. Well, chat, you know that when the hypey hype train gets going, there's only one song to play. The train is leaving the station. Here we go. Choo choo. Oh, Neo Vega redeemed Lucia's pendant. That means it's coming off. I'm no longer wearing the pendant. What a shame.
Captain John Picard of the USS Enterprise. Make it so. Make it so. Make it so.
It's that time.
We did it! Suins Wolfie, thank you so much for the 200-bit cheer. Your support of the realm and the domain is greatly appreciated. And oh my word, excuse me. Yes, the dry cough is kind of lingering, but it'll go away soon, I'm sure. Guess who's back? Back again. Story's back. Tell a friend. Story's back. 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 Welcome back, Story. We were just talking about you. I was worried that the training wheels were finally off. And Suin's Wolf, he's redeeming the pendant. I guess it's gone back on my neck. I'm gonna take the... I'm gonna take off the pirate hat. I'm gonna put on Lucia's pendant around my neck. Now it's back above Streets of Rage. And you're the piratey hats right here. Going back on Zophar's head. Gotta fix the hair, make it straight, so that we can have a good piratey time. Yar! The rum is gone. The rum is gone. The rum is gone. Why is the rum always gone? We're working on a level 1 hype train at 81% of the way there with 2 minutes and 40 seconds for the train to keep on going to the next level. Choo choo!
You don't belong in this dimension, Zophar.
Gamer Supplement cheered 100 bits. I must have a presence where all of a sudden, I enter the chat and I trigger a hype. I must be good luck to you.
Gamers Uplink, thank you so much.
You don't
for
belong in
the
this
100
dimension,
bit cheer.
Zophar.
Your support of the realm
Story
is
13 cheered 100
appreciated.
bits.
And Neo Vega made me take the Lucius pendant off again. Such a shame. What a shame. But piratey hat is staying on? Maybe not. Story, thank you so much for the 100-bit cheer and for supporting the realm and the domain. Your support is greatly appreciated. Arr, where are we doing? What happened here? Oh my god, I'm losing it.
Your return to shore was
Sid and Whoopi redeemed the pendant, so it goes on. Ugh. And the pirate hat. Oh no, it comes off because Gamers Uplink made me take it off. Arr! You're confusing me, chat. Off comes the piratey hat. So now I got the pendant. It is right here. It is a gift, says Boromir. That rhymes. Story, thank you so much for the community gift sub. You gifted one to Pro Deca. We appreciate you. And by the way, Pro Deca, enjoy the gift sub. Enjoy the ad-free viewing, and the emotes, and the super duper pretty badge that looks like Ruby. And now the hat is staying off. I'll put it somewhere where it will not make a mess. Putting it in front of me. Nip Mini and has lots of emotes, and Gamers Uplink says, oh, LOL. Hypey Hype Train's at level 2 now. We're 22% of the way there with 4 minutes and 11 seconds to go. And I forget about the game that I am playing right now. Don't even know where we're supposed to go now. We will figure it out right after Hypey Train ends. Oh my god, our subscription number's a palindrome. 111 is a palindrome. Same backwards and forwards. And Melpominion, thank you for the support. Giving out a gift sub to Wasabi. It is a gift. Wasabi23. Enjoy the gift sub. Enjoy the emotes and the ad-free viewing and the badges. Hope you like it. Really appreciate the support, Melpominion. And by the way, I want to thank you for supporting the realm and the domain. Story also gifted a sub to Pro Deca. I think I mentioned it earlier, but can't remember because of COVID brain messing my brain. So thank you again for the second time. We have lots of emotes from Mother and Terrace. I see a frog and a bear. I think they are really cool looking. I am loving what you are putting down. And Melpominion with the hype rock emotes. We are rocking out still on level 2. Hypey train. Choo choo.
You don't belong in this dimension, Zophar.
Gamer Supplement cheered
It really
100
did.
bits. You don't belong to this dimension so far. COVID put you in a
Uplink.
different dimension.
Cheering 100 biddies telling me that COVID put me in another dimension, and he is absolutely right. That was a crappy 2 weeks. I am glad that I recovered from the crappy Rona. Sausage with the pineapple on the pizza. Oh dear. Oh, now we have Doritos. I see what you're doing there. I see what you're doing. Sausage is sending my least favorite foods. The worst topping in the world is pineapple on pizza, and the worst snack is Doritos. What are you gonna do pretty soon?
And I say, hey, yeah, 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 yeah. Hey, yeah, yeah. I said, hey, what's going on now?
Soon's Wolfie cheered 1,000 bits. Let's go, oh.
Soon's Wolfie! Thank you so much for the 1,000 biddies. That was super duper generous of you. Looks like we finished level 2, and now we're working on a level 3 hypey hype train. Oh my god, my head feels so naked cause there's no hat. Hat is in my hand because no one has redeemed the pirate hat for it to go again. Does anybody in my chat have enough silver for this to go back on my head? Please, please, please. Give me silver.
You don't belong in this dimension,
If you
Zophar.
don't, my head will be
Soon's
naked.
Wolfie cheered 100 bits. It's so little this time. Sad panda.
Soon's Wolfie, you have nothing to be sad about. Thank you so much for the 100-bit cheer, 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 choo, choo. Your support of the realm and the domain is greatly appreciated. The game is still going, maybe this is why it thinks I played it for 58 hours, cause half of the time that the game says I'm playing, I'm actually dancing to Jean-Luc Picard and He-Man. Oh my god, what's gonna happen? Oh my god. Soda Pagoda says 5 MCD, oh well. D-Levy says it's on cooldown. You're right, that's unfortunate. It's on. Ooh, excuse me. Guess I gotta wait while I am burping right here on stream. What else we got here? I'm running out of things to sing about because I already told you all my code.
This world doesn't deserve to be recreated. I decided to destroy it forever, starting right here with
Appreciate
you.
the 1-bit
Nothing
story.
can save you now.
I think that I have run out of interesting things to sing about. So instead of trying to come up with something, I'm just gonna sing about this game. How
You
much
don't
I like
belong
it.
in this
Old
dimension,
games up
Zophar.
there and donated
Gamers
me
Upload cheered 100
100
bits.
bit more
Sing
of a
about
cheer.
Zophar's Underworld.
He says I should sing about Zophar's Underworld. That can be a topic for another day on my Discord. By the way, I really love Discord, but I can't spell it. So join it up and chat with me. I super duper like to chat on the Discord. Melpomanian remembers on EB when I saved at Zophar's domain. It was at like 4 5 hours, but you're 24. You did not have hype trains, oh no. It is because I like to talk a lot and I have no ability to multitask. By the way, in my other job, I'm a manager, so the fact that I can't multitask is really bad. But that's okay because we have given grade. So thank you, demonstrating my rage. You died. Oh my god. I hope we don't rage in Shining Force 3 like I did so in Demon Souls for PS5, the remake ver. My freestyle ability is coming back now. Oh yes it is. Soon's Wolfie says we're not gonna make it through level 3, but we only have 1 minute and 16 seconds to go to reach level 4 now. Will we do it? Remember, big cheers, gifts, subs, resubs, and subs all contribute to the hypey hype train. That is how you'll get to level 4 if you want it. A minute to go. Don't know if we're gonna get there, but that's
You don't
okay.
belong in this
And
dimension,
Story
Zophar.
with the 100
Story 13
bits.
cheered 100
Thank you
bits.
so much for the support. And Lazo Silas is explaining about the cell processor. There's a lot of info there that does not match with my song. Oh, lots of great emotes coming through again. Choo choo. Kira Slash says the stream is going real good. When I joined to the song, you came in right in the middle of a hypey trainee with magical weapon Nash, and here comes the Doritos and the pineapple pizza again. And the Zoe dog emotes. Melpomanian loves my dog, so do I. Gamers up, link with the hypey hype. Laszlo Silas is being thanked by the sausage right now. Looks like the hypey tripe train has ended. Train is coming into the station, but I wanna sing for just a few seconds more. don't want to end on that, so I will say thank you all. So far, really appreciate your support. Jesus Christ, I can't sing. That would have went like this. So far, really appreciate your support of the realm. And I would have ended it there. But COVID brain keeps making me stutter through, so I'm sorry. But there you have it. Chat, thank you so much for getting us to a level 3 hype train. The train has docked in the station. Choo choo! And has come to rest. We wound up with a total of 4 gift subs and 1,901 bits. Very strong support. Thank you all so much for your support of the realm and the domain. And here we are about to go into the town in Shining Force 3, and I still don't have me hat on. So the hat will stay. Where am I putting the hat? I'm gonna put the hat. I'm not used to having the hat right in front of me like that. I'll put it right there. Okay, hat's on the right. Shining Force 3 is in front of me. Did I miss anything in chatty chat? Let's see. Looks like I got everybody. But why is the rum gone, said Sausage. And Story, you are still working on the go live, but you have the weekend off. Oh, that's awesome. I am glad you were off for the weekend. PS3 was sold at a loss for a while, but it had something sophisticated going on there. Okay. The hype, the backslash. More hype. Alright, we are caught up. Welcome back, Demon Kaio. You just came back. You got pizza. Did you get pineapple on your pizza? I'm getting, the chat is trolling me with Doritos and pineapple on pizza. What's that other, Sausage, what was that other emote you got there? Hold on, I gotta zoom in on that. Oh, it looks like, is that like ramen noodles? Those I don't mind. Pasta, that's another thing I'm not a huge fan of. Oh my god, pretty funny. Oh boy. So, I love almost every topping you can imagine on the pizza, except for pineapple. I'll eat it, but it's like my least favorite thing. I like pineapple by itself. I like grilled pineapple, it's really good. But I don't believe pineapple belongs on pizza. I'm sorry. It can be used for other things. And then the Doritos just gives me really bad acid reflux. But the cup of noodles, Sausage, I could get down with the cup of noodles. I'm all about the noodles. Noodles belong in soup, so I'm good with noodles and soup and ramen. What did we miss? Apparently hair loss makes you more masculine. Is that what they say? Yeah, I mean, Stone Cold Steve Austin is super masculine. He's got no hair. Rig, Retro Island Gaming, right? There's some hair stuff going on there. There's a lot of Jean-Luc Picard, no hair, right? Steve Wilkos. So yeah, there's actually nothing wrong with that at all. If I had to choose between pineapple and anchovies, ooh, yeah, I keep forgetting about anchovies. I have never had anchovy on pizza, but chances are I probably wouldn't like that either. Although I have eaten sardines. I used to like sardines, not anymore. But when I was younger, my grandfather used to love them, so therefore I love them. Melpominion says Shining Force 1's intro theme was centered around B majorish. Shining Force 2 was around B flat majorish. Now Shining Force 3 is centered around A. Oh. That's interesting that you noticed that. I hadn't noticed it. Mother Antares loves pineapple on pizza. That's okay. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Demon Kaio says, you don't know if you asked me this, but who's my favorite Dragon Ball? Oh. I didn't watch a ton of Dragon Ball Z. Dragon Ball Z was a show I watched, but I only watched the sagas with Vegeta, Frieza, and the Cell Saga. So I would say Vegeta from my very limited knowledge of Dragon Ball Z. Because after that, I stopped watching. It just got redundant for me, but I was a kid at the time. Each one goes down a half step. We talking about bald Bruce Willis, of course. Can't forget about Bruce Willis. Bruce Willis. You know, look at all the great stuff he was in. You know, he was in Unbreakable. He was in Sixth Sense. Die Hard, of course. And he's in a lot of good stuff. If there's a Shining Force 4, would the theme be an A flat? Well, your pattern would dictate yes. Cell for you, Demon. I keep mispronouncing everyone's name. Demon Kaio. Yeah, Cell's awesome too. Gotta finish this episode of Ridiculousness. I totally understand. Enjoy. Alright, chat, we're gonna get started with Shining Force 3 here. Don't really know where I'm going. I think they said to try to sneak into the castle if we can't leave town. I don't even know what town we're in. What town is this? Oh boy. The Imperial Army has passed through Storich and is headed to Aspia. Now is the time to attack. Lord Tristis is no coward. He won't sit back while the Republic is crushed around him. Okay, I gotta figure out where things are. Going here. So many hidden items in this town. Of course there are. I just love hidden items. I really thought that was going to be one of them, but no. It seems the second Prince Arand commands the Imperial Army approaching Storich, not the Emperor herself. I heard of all the... Excuse me, Chad. I don't know why my cough's back. It sucks. I feel fine otherwise. Just the cough. I heard of all the Emperor's sons. Arand is the most like his father. Perhaps he is even more cruel. Oh, great. Just what we need, more cruel people. The country life and family. If you have too many kids, you'll run out of food, so try cold showers. Oh, that's funny. I talked to you already. Why am I talking to you again, dude? Stop. Okay. Oh. We found the Lurg Mithril. Large Mithril. Alright. Ever since I heard about the invasion, my back has been acting up. Ooh, I understand that. I asked Grandpa to escape by himself, but he refuses to leave me behind. He's quite the stubborn old fool. Well, why has he got to be a stubborn old fool? Why has he got to be like that? I hope everybody's having a really great Friday. As you all know, I'm sure by now, my end of the week is not until Saturday. I'm really looking forward to the conclusion of tomorrow, because this has been a week back to work for sure. You know, it wasn't a bad week by any means, but it's my first full week back since COVID-19 hit me, so I get tired a lot easier at work. Dear gods who reside in the heavens, grant us protection, grant us grace. But honestly, that's all that's left, is just some fatigue as the day goes deeper, when I'm physically exerting myself, and this cough. That's it. Sinbios, have you met Bernie Stolar? He hates Saturn. You know, I used to hardcore, like, make fun of Bernie Stolar. I try not to as much anymore because he recently died, and I feel slightly bad. You know, he's still a person. But, no, I'm not a Bernie Stolar fan at all. I believe he did kill the Saturn. He's interviewed that he killed the Saturn because he believed it was beyond hope. Did all right in Japan. This is the biggest crisis that has ever hit the Republic. As long as it seems beneficial and worth praying for, I'd pray for just about anything. And he had a no RPG policy, which, anyways. Now come to think of it, Grunk's army from Flagard are the ones who eluded the Imperial Army. Aren't you the Republic's elite unit? Please return to Aspia and repel the Emperor and his armies. I'm trying. I thought it was nearly impossible for the Imperial Army to raid Aspia. Now that it has become a reality, I don't know what else to do but pray. There's a universal truth about war. The outcome depends on two factors, 70% skill and 30% luck. Despite the size of the Imperial Army, use that 30% to your benefit, and the Republican Army has a chance. My lost lamb, what can I do? Well, we can start by saving. Don't power down, please, Sinbios. I mean Grunk. His name is Grunk, basically. And I will resume. I do not wish for anything else, but I do want to walk over to the side and see if I can talk to him, and he'll say something. This time, the Imperial Army is very serious about raiding Aspinia. The church is the only place the military will not raid or attack. By the time the Imperial Army reaches Mallory, this place will be filled with the denizens of this land. Did you all hear about the Sega Genesis Mini 2? That it is supposed to be coming out?
First, your return to Sora was not part of our negotiations nor our agreement, so I must do nothing.
Yar, Twilight Hero, thanks so much for redeeming the piratey hat. Let's pop this back on. Let's get me hair back in place. Let's talk about how this chair be high, says I. And let's talk about how my debauchery was me way of compensating. Yeah, the Genesis Mini 2, which is being released in Japan, I'm now hearing that it might get released in the US, and a little birdie told me it might have Lunar 1 and 2 on it for Sega CD. Pretty cool. I'll probably buy it just because I like to buy all things Sega, but, you know, we have a mister now to play that stuff. It's been rumored the Imperial Army has landed nearby, but I can hardly believe that. The Empire's really coming. Why are the Mallory Army and Grunk's Army sitting here doing nothing? That's because we don't know where the hell to go. That's because Zophar is lost. I'm pretty sure we went in there. We went in there. Did we go in here? Oh, excuse me. This looks like it should be a weapon shop. It is a shop of some kind. A soldier, eh? I don't get many soldiers in my smithy. Oh, no. Do you have work you'd like me to do? Oh, boy. All right, story. I guess we gotta pull up the mithril list. All right, story. There's the haggle at the item shop's a must. She has 3 haggles total. It's the 3rd one. All right, we will haggle, but I feel like we should get this mithril stuff out of the way. So, before we do that, was there anybody we needed to, like, were we supposed to put anybody in the party? Shoot. Like, the headquarters didn't even have the ability for me to change anybody out. Here, hold on. Before we do this, let's go back to headquarters, see what I missed. Let me not find anything special. Blah, blah, blah. Mithril, says Fulkin Farno. Hi, by the way. Alright, so we're going to come back to the house with the pink windows in just a second. Because we got to take Eldar out of the party, right? We're not leaving Eldar. At least I don't want to. Oh, now everybody's back. That was weird. When I was in here the first time, it was just the 3 of us. Is there anything you wish? Give me advice. Normally, Lord Tristis would meet with us right away. It appears there's something strange going on. Alright. What is happening with Lord Tristis? Why would he make us wait so long with you, his brother-in-law, among us? Alright, first of all, what does Eldar have? Alright, so we can deposit all this stuff. Oh, you know what? We can deposit this too. Let's see. Well, we got that mithril right now, so we should hold on to that. Deposit the potion. Alright. Now we're going to transfer Frank and take out Eldar. Alright, so now we have these 5 out. You can sell that 0 wing for a nice price since you aren't using Eldar. Yeah, we probably should do that, shouldn't we? Take. Oops. Give. Now we're gonna go and take the 0 wing. Give it to Obright. Alright, so these mithril story. How many mithrils am I taking? How many are we gonna make? One to Hayward, I guess. One to Obright. Sausage says, when I was 16, did I ever consider I would be singing to you while wearing a pirate hat 26 years later? No. Story says, how much money you got? There you go. Let's see. How much money do I got? I have 48,092 golds. We should probably at least get one small one out of here, right? Okay. Small mithril. There's another 2K hidden in town. Got you. Alright, so Obright. Small mithril. Irene. Alright. Let's talk to everyone real quick. It's getting awfully boring in here. Can I go out and play in Mallory? Oh, I guess we aren't here to play. Know about Lord Tristis' reputation, but he's a lord after all. Why would he care if he makes us wait? The Queen Worm was a terrifying foe. I was surprised to see such a creature inside the magical barrier of Elbesson. If we waste any more time, we're just inviting the Empire to invade. We must make our way to Aspia soon. Lord Tristis didn't seem like the type who would make us wait this long. He seemed so considerate. The closer we get to the city of Aspia, the safer we should be. Somehow, it doesn't seem to be working that way. Now bear my Arctic blast. If you're uneasy about Mallory, Grasshopper, I can easily sneak into the castle for a peek, but I must wait until dark. What? Binding, one of the bird people serving under Lord Tristus. I hope he'll be a captain for us. What? I doubt anyone has ever fought against a queen worm as huge as that one. I begin to worry about the powers of that terrifying bosom scent. Mallory is like I imagined, but the soldiers aren't very friendly, laddie. They should pay Lord Grunt more respect. You'd get about 6 mithrils? Okay. Mallory, very good town, kind people, and I'm happy to be here. Castle, but not so good. Oh, grrr, I smell no evil here, but there's something in the air. Something is aiming to claim our lives. Woof, woof, oh. Sorry, chat, 1 second. Okay, cool. Mallory, I said that already. I'll talk to you over there. How much weight? Me bored. Or something like that. Bullseye! Where is Mirasame? He should have come into the castle ahead of us. We could use his expertise. Bullseye! Alright, enough of that. How many mithrils did I take, Story? Let's see. Whoops. Item. We have 1 large mithril, 2 large mithril, 3 large mithrils, 1, 2 small mithrils. So you take 3 more large out of there? Alright, so we'll give Rita Horst, I guess? Alright, there we go. We got all the methods. Let's go. Baby bird is back. That's right, Mother Antares. The baby bird. The cute little birdie has returned. It is time. Alright. So, Mithril. Mithril. That's me doing that, by the way, chat. That's not in the game. Alright. So, Story. What are we trying to get here? Where do you want to start? We'll use Grace's. Oh, you know what? We should save first, right? Let's go save. Because unfortunately, it sounds like we're going to be doing some resetty spaghettis here. As the retro runner would say. So we'll do a savey save. And then we're going to start this. But tell me what I should... Give me a... If you could, whatever... Like, if something's easier to get than another... Or are they all about the same amount of luck, like 1 in 3 chance? Why did I do that? You want to get the ninja, a new katana, and ninja star. Okay. Do you know what they are? Which ones? Save. Oh, excuse me. So is the right katana the rumbling sea, that 3rd one? And the right shuriken, the deadly star? Is that what I'm trying to get? Rumbling Sea and Deadly Star? Yeah. I do not wish for something else. Blessings on you, my child. Blessings on you. Right, Rumbling Sea and Deadly Star. Alright, so let's close that out.
Now then, what brings you to my inner sanctum?
Have you captured the Shining Force yet?
Hellgraph Dragon, indeed I have. Thank you so much for the resub. Another month at Tier 1 gives you a total of 2 months of strong support. Thank you for remaining an acolyte of the realm and the domain. Your support is greatly appreciated. The Wind Shuriken, Rumbling Sea, and the Wind one. Okay. Whose equipment am I making? You are making Hagane. 12,000 golds. Alright. So we are trying to get the Wind Shuriken. So what, the one that's called Windstar? Windstar / Violet Storm, that one? Violet Storm, whatever. I guess it's different in Japanese than English. Here is the Rumbling Sea. So wait, was that not the one we wanted? Nah, Rumbling... Wait a minute. Why are we getting the Rumbling Sea? Isn't that a katana? Did I mess up? Hold on. How did that happen? How does it know... Okay. Got it. I know Kung Fu. Volken Farnell, thank you for the cheer of 60 bits. Your support of the realm and the domain is greatly appreciated. Alright, so we're keeping that. We're giving that to Hagane. Does that mean there's a 1 in 6 chance then now? Because it could make either of those weapons? Ugh. Or do we have to equip the shuriken now, and that's how it knows? Yes, he will equip it. Right, I got you. Okay. So, then we should now equip him with the shuriken, right? Right, give him this. We'll save, and now we'll do the same thing again with him. Alright, we'll hide the Mithralist. Well, that was a good first try, right? That went well. Chat. Speaking of, it's really... So, I'll tell you a funny story. At work today, I was running a conference call. It's the first conference call I've done at work in a little while. And, so I'm running the call, and I'm welcoming everyone, wishing everyone a great morning, because I'm the manager. And I said, I swear to God I said this. I couldn't believe I said this. I said, all right, good morning, chat. How's everybody doing? And then I stopped. I was like, oh, jeez. Chat? What? And I immediately said, I mean, good morning, team. Good morning. And one of the employees unmuted themselves and said, oh, you were on Twitch last night, weren't you? Yeah, that was an oops. I'm not gonna lie. I'm like, I might be on Twitch sometimes. Might have Twitch on the brain. You're waiting for someone on my team to say, like, time for a chatty chat? Oh, it's crazy. But then I did have an employee that called me up and said, wow, that conference call, that was really good. That was one of the best ones we've had in a very long time. So, like, I really think, like, streaming on Twitch is enhancing my conference call skills. I really do. Like, you were animated and you were interesting. Like, nice. So, brain twitch. That was definitely a brain twitch. I did save, right, Story? Oh, man, look, my brain's not working again. We're just talking about my brain and not working right, and it's not working right again. I can't remember if I just saved or not. I better do it again. Oh, that's funny. Alright, now I'm sure we saved. So if we did it before, now we did it twice. And I bet you in like a minute, Story's gonna say, oh, you saved already. And I'm gonna be all like, oh, too late. Story, you're not on iPhone today, are you? On iOS? Alright, so the name of the mithril item is either the Windstar or the Violet Storm. Oh, you are on PC, okay. Very nice. Hagane. 7,500 golds. Leave the money and the materials here. Oh, so nice of him. We're just gonna give the healing drop to Frank. Time for a chatty chat. Or maybe on my next conference call, I'll start singing to everybody. Here is the Octagon Star. That's not the one we want, right? Yeah, it's a different one. Alright, reset the spaghetti! We will reset the spaghetti, chat. do 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 do. Oh, the Saturn intro is nice. I actually like the original Saturn intro better, which is the one that I owned before G Levy vanished it. And that was the one where it was like a do 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 do, like I don't know, like almost glitter sounding effects. You know what I'm talking about? I liked that one better. But this one's nice too. 2.0 or whatever. Do 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 do. You think the one that I'm referring to is the one you have, or this one right here is the one you have? Do 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 do. Well, make sure he still has what he should have. Yep, rumbling C. The older one, gotcha. Yeah, that's the one I like the best. Do 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 do. Ah, what are you doing? I'm like twitching. I'm twitching on Twitch. My fingers twitching. Do 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 do. Okay. I can do something very nice with this. Very nice. At least they put the mental shop right next to the church. Yeah, at least they didn't have to search for it this time. 7,500 golds. So if he didn't like me, he wouldn't get started right away. That's kind of crap. Here is the Octagon Star. Didn't I just get the Octagon Star? It's not the right one. It's the Wind Star. Or the Violet Storm. Reset the spaghetti. Wow, 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 wow. It is time for a chatty chat. Do 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 do. Nah, I can't sing that. We only sing that song during hypey hype trains. You'll be curious to see how much the Zero Wing sells for. It's Eldar's best mithril weapon. On second thought, don't sell it. You will need it. Oh. So don't sell it. Alright, I'll put it back. Ooh, ba 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 ba. Hypey hype from Mother and Terrace. You startled me, Grunk. I'm sure you know this already, but you're gonna have to read what I say 1,000 times before you get all the mithril that you need. Mithril. But you can help me with nothing, because first I must do nothing. Do 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 do. Wah 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 wah. Wah 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 wah. I'm gonna do another mithril for you. I don't want to use that potion. I want to use the mithril. Do something very nice with it. Here is a gun. It'll cost you 7,500 golds. Leave your materials here. Gonna go out of the house. And then we'll go back into the shop. And we will talk to the bald shopkeeper, who's very masculine. According to what somebody said in chat, it's the Octagon Star, not the one that I want. Why do we keep getting the wrong one? Reset the spaghetti. You forgot to mention that this is a crested gecko. It's a very nice crested gecko. Very nice. Do 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 do. We will start the game with no cheats enabled. The music in this level is stuck inside of my brain. Yes, it is. Oh, yes, it is. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Let it go, let it go. You will never get the best mithrils. Let it go, let it go. The mithrils are not in my domain. They won't work. Unless story is here. Let the mithrils rage on. Bad weapons never bothered me anyway. Now you know I'm tired. I'm getting loopy already. Alright, up we go. Octagon Star has 2 less attack than the wind, and it can cause confusion with the special. The Wind Shuriken can utterly destroy enemies with the specials. You don't have to convince me. We obviously need it. I'm with you. You got me bought into this one. Damn it, I don't want that. Stop. Hayward. Bullseye. Yeah. Bullseye. I got it. I guess I should walk around a little bit, because, like, I don't know. We keep getting the same item. Do. Another Octagon Star? Are you setting spaghetti? You're just letting me know in case I wanted to go with a different one for progression's sake. I mean, if we get to the point, like if in 20 minutes from now we're still working on this, then yeah, I might. Well, what I might do is just switch to a different person and try working on their weapon. Story. I assume that this is the last time we'll really have to do this game, right? Because Chapter 6 is the last chapter. I'm not wrong about that, right? You can tell me, by the way, if I'm right or wrong about it. You're thinking of getting either a crested gecko or a leopard gecko. Oh, that's really cool. I knew someone years ago that actually had, I don't know if it was a gecko or a chameleon. They definitely had a lizard of some kind. And the lizard could change colors. And it was very cool looking. It's you again, Fang. Sierra Echo, hi. You've got a leopard gecko. You little guy. It counts how many arm swings as you enter the door before you talk to him, before you give him the money. But it doesn't matter how much you walk around after you paid. Oh, I keep forgetting that. It's before you give them the money. Okay. So then, really what I should be doing is this to get it to be random. Yes, the last time to mithril weapons, but you can come back to this town as much as you want. Okay. So we could decide to do a battle or two if I start like losing my mind. I'm losing my mind! We're gonna kick your ass! Who knows what movie I'm playing? 7,500 golds. Beep! Mother Antares wants one. Alright, come on, Wind Shuriken. Come on. Why do we keep getting the same item? Wow, 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 wow. I hope this is entertaining. I'm gonna make an observation, chat. This is neither here nor there, but I feel like the really mundane tasks in this game seem to be having the most interesting chat. Is that because I can do this stuff on autopilot, so I'm more engaged while doing this? Is that why there's so much good chat during these kind of parts of the game? Or is it a coincidence? Because I swear the most interesting, like, activity always seems to be during, like, the parts where I'm, like, on autopilot. Probably just me. Because I'm totally on autopilot with the game right now. I'm like, alright, let's get the mithril. Alright, let's go walk in a weird direction. Now we'll hit A, and, you know, it's just like my fingers just know what to do. Because I used to do this a lot in Shining Force 2. And Shining Force 2 felt even more random to me, actually. I feel like we're having better luck in this one. Versus Shining Force 2, the luck I would have. It's because me and everyone here rocks. Aw, Story, you're so kind. You all do rock, by the way. Story's 100% right. Best community on Twitch. I've said it before, I'll say it again, is the retro community, and the Zophar's Realm community is freaking amazing. And the shelf is shut tight, and the boxes have nothing. And there's an item shop over there. And there, we just swung our arms all over the place. We were arm swinging. We were swinging like a villain. Now we're gonna have him make for Hagane. Blah, blah, blah. And I won't be disappointed. And he likes me, so I can start it right away. And oh dear. We will ban the bot that came in, and we don't like bots. The bots really suck, and no one cares about what bot will say. Okay, give me wind, the deadly star. Now, is that the wrong one too, or is that what it was called? Wind star slash bot. God damn it, it's the wrong one again. Not the right one. Now, any minute, Story's gonna be like, no, wait, Zophar, I was wrong. It was that one. That's not gonna happen. Apparently, the bots think we're awesome. I know, right, Mother and Terrace? That's probably why the bot spoke. The bot was like, oh, man, this community is really welcoming. It even likes sentient artificial intelligence entities. It's like, I'm gonna try to get people to buy my followers. That's the worst of the three. Suin's movie, hi. Thank you so much for the very appropriate redemption of I hope you enjoyed the awesome use of your 1,000 silver. By the way, don't forget, chat, we do have a new redemption in there from last week. I did add the shame bell. So if you feel like shaming me, you can redeem the shame bell. And I have my shame liberty bell that I got when I was 8 years old. Center City, Philadelphia. To my left. Though it does have plus 30 electric resist, which can be helpful. Now, I like your thought on the weapon you recommended. All right, so this time I'm just gonna go all over the place. Damn it! Not all over the place. Like I literally went the one place you don't want to go. Get in there. Get in there. Do it now. Do it now.
Now then, what brings you to my inner sanctum?
Miniolafats,
Lolly-ho.
thank you so much. Lolly-ho, thank you so much for the Prime resub. You're going 4 months strong now, remaining an acolyte of the realm and the domain, and your support is greatly appreciated. Alright, Hagane. We're gonna get you your 7,500 golds. I'm gonna leave the material here. He's gonna get started because he likes me right away. Lolly-ho! Now we're gonna just kind of go right back in, and now he's gonna tell me I'm getting the Wind Shuriken, right? Right, Story? This is it, right? Here is the Deadly Star. Still not the right one, right? Wind, not wind. Not wind. Story, do you know how many arm swings it's supposed to be? Is this gonna be something I can count? Perhaps? Or nah? Do 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 that music is going to be stuck in my head all night. Just want you all to know that the things I do for ultimate mithril equipment. The old Shining Force hunt for the best random item. You know it. Yep, we reached that part of the game, Miniolafats. That's how you know you're near the end of a Shining Force game, when you start doing the random mithril grab. Every 3. But is the weapon I want on 1, on 2, or on 3? Do, 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 boom, boom, boom. It's on 3, okay. So 3, 6, 9, 12. Continue. I know this already. Time's running out. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, blah. This is why I miss save states. I could just load a state, and I could cut out a good minute of all that. That's what takes the longest, is waiting for the game to reload. Sega Genesis, you just hit reset and you can go right back in pretty fast. But this, it's a CD, and it takes time to loady load. Do, 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 do. Oh, shoot. I didn't count. Alright, let's try this again. Alright, whose arm swings? Am I supposed to be counting the shopkeeper swings, or is it his swings? Like, is it his? I always forget this. It's the shopkeeper's arm swings, right? All right. So we'll go back in and I'll look at him immediately. The thing is, he's not turned towards me. He's turned this way. So, all right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I don't know, man. It's kind of voodoo science here. We're gonna find out. Agane. Great, I promise you will not be disappointed. Because I like you, I get started right away. I feel like he should have a Russian accent. So I'm gonna give him a Russian accent. I don't know why. Just feels like he should have one. So we're gonna call him... This is Boris. Ah, hey, the work is complete. Here's the Wind Star. Oh my god, Story, you're right again. My gut. Alright. And of course he has too much to carry. Give it to Frank. Yeah, give it to him anyway. Here you go. I'll hand it over. If you have more materials, we will go and we will give the item to the Hagane Ninja, Shuriken, and Hagane, and we will equip it. You can take a healing drop, and I will equip the Wind Star. We can go sell some stuff, right? Story's all like, yes, hype, 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 and I'm like, yeah, cool, nice. Because, like, I know we're gonna have to do this 1,000 more times. Hey, how come I can't... Oh my god, is the game seriously gonna make me, like, do this? Oh, what's here? People should pick up weapons and defend the town. Why then was I ordered to not sell any weapons? Oh, was he? I cut trees for a living, so I know a thing or two about how to use an axe. I wanted to buy a battle axe, but they refused to sell me one. I guess I'll have to use my trusty wood one. Since the Imperial Army's coming, we came here to purchase weapons so we can defend ourselves. The guy in the weapon shop said he couldn't sell any to us, even though I saw a bunch of them around. Oh well, you know what, honestly, the game probably just assumes that you're gonna buy Mithril anyway. Vice Commander of the Mallory Army, Wilmer, ordered a moratorium on weapon sales. I wonder why. Official response, they don't want to experience people getting hurt. Doesn't sound fair to me. You would recommend getting Hayward the Dragon Bow. Okay. I just want to see if... Can I, like, not get to the item shop? Like, what? Why is... Why's the game being like this? Do you see this? Why is it like this? You kidding me? Oh my god. Dude. Story, what is this? What is this hot garbage? Why can't I get to the other side? I have to go through the house first? Which house, though? The Mithril shop? There's nowhere to... You can't. How do you get there? Why is this even a thing? Why do I have to figure this out? A different house? Oh, are you kidding me? Oh my god, this game. Oh, Alright, I guess it is what it is. I just hate, like, having all this clutter now. It's annoying. Alright, so you're saying the next person we should focus on is Hayward to get him the bow. So let's go to the churchy church. We'll worry about the item shop later. The game wants to be wrong. We'll let the game be wrong. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Savey, 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 savey. We are saving. Don't power down, please. I pressed B. God damn it. At least I saved. Sega! No, a different house, lol. The game is trolling me, Story. Do 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 do. Bow 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 bow. Wow, 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 wow. Do, 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 do. All right. Here we go. Here we go. What number of repetitions is this supposed to be? The dragon bow. Let's see, where are we? Banker on ground, Colossus wand. And you're saying the dragon bow, which is under short bow. So it's the second one. So what is that? 2? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, that? Right? Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Hope I got it. I'm not convinced I got it either, by the way. Well, this is rare. Whose equipment am I making? Bullseye! 13,000 golds. He'll get started right away. 2, 5, 8, 11? Wait, why is it 2, 5, 8, 11? Every 3. Oh, shoot. You're right. I can't count. Oh, well, maybe we'll get lucky anyway. Damn it. It's the moon bow. We don't want the moon bow. Reset the spaghetti. Yeah, I have to add 3 each time. I don't know why I was counting by 2s. See? COVID brain. Doesn't work right anymore. Do 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 do. Loading, 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 loady, loady, loady. Gonna loady load the game to get the mithrily weapons. Mithrily weapons. Mithrily weapons. Alright, I'm gonna stop now. So chat, I'm thinking about the next game we're gonna play once we're done Shining Force 3, which may or may not be by the end of this weekend. I don't know. I feel like we might be going longer than this with the mithril stuff, but I kind of limited it down to 4 different games. I think it's either gonna be Shining the Holy Ark for Saturn, which is the Shining in the Darkness sequel. Dark Wizard for Sega CD, which I know Yaltis really wants me to play. I've beaten it before. It's a good game. It's another long one. It's like this. It's long. The Dot Hack series. I was thinking of the PS2 ones, the Infection and all of those. Or I was thinking possibly Albert Odyssey for the Sega Saturn. Or Dragon Force. So really there's 5 games I'm thinking of. Dragon Force for Sega Saturn. So that's kind of what's in my head. I'm thinking of one of those 5 games. Haven't quite decided yet, though. We'll probably put it to a poll at some point, once I feel like we're really close to the end of this. Good evening, Protokai. Just got off work and you're ready to relax. Sweet! And yes, Story awesomely gifted you a sub during our earlier Hypey Hype train. Enjoy the emotes and the ad-free viewing. And the amazing Ruby sub badge that we now have. Oh, I didn't even count the number of arm swings. Let me get out of this. Let me know if you find anything special. Do 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 do. Yeah, Albert Odyssey's really good, Mother on Terrace. All those games I think are good, but Albert Odyssey's really good game. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. I don't know if I got it. I don't know, it's tough because, like, what if you get them while you're in between the animation? Then what does it get you? You know? Bullseye! Alright, let's get the Dragon Eye. Dragon Eye. Dragon Bow! Oh my god! Brain! Work! Work, brain, work. Here is the moon bow. Damn it, that's not the bow I want. These are not the droids you are looking for. This is not the bow you are looking for. Will that work? Will that get me the bald bullas in this? Yeah. Bullseye! That's what Hayward likes to say, Sprout PDX. Every time he attacks with a special, he just goes, bullseye! Which is like I think it's an amazing voice acting job right there. As opposed to, now bear my Arctic Blast. The most wooden acting in the world. From Noon. Can I move the weapons list? Oh yeah, I'm sorry. I'm gonna get rid of that. Can't wait to bomb the dongos. Legend of Zelda, eh? We almost played Legend of Zelda, actually, for the Nintendo on our Wednesday stream. I floated that poll on Twitter a week ago, and Resident Evil won out. So now we're playing Resident Evil on Wednesdays. Resident. So yeah, we're working on Gabriel Knight 3 on Monkey Island Mondays. We're doing Resident Evil for PlayStation on Wild Card Wednesdays. And on Wizarding Weekend, which is where we're at right now, we're doing Shining Force 3 on the original hardware of the Sega Saturn. So we're working on 3 different games right now. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Damn it! You suck, Grunk. Grunk sucks. Come on. Making me press the wrong button. Had that. I swear I had that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Rary, Hayward's equipment, 13,000 golds it will cost. Leave all of your materials right here. Out of the exit we will go. We will go back in and hopefully get the dragon. What's up, Rain? Good to see you. You've been playing Alwa's Awakening today. Tell me about that. Don't think I'm familiar with it. The Breaker Bow. That's not the one we want, right? Why did we get the Breaker Bow? That's after the... Reset the... Wait, you're saying keep it? Breaker Bow's the best bow? Hold on, I'm not doing anything. It's the best attack. Hold on, story's looking. Yeah, I assume that usually the third one has the best attack, but story knows, like, some of the features of the weapons. Oh, it's called something different in Japan. So this is the one we want. Okay. So, story, did I get the wrong... Like, with the Shuriken, when we got the Wind Star, should I have gotten the Deadly Star? Did we get the wrong one? Or is it definitely the Wind Star that we wanted? But in the meantime, well, let's get this to Hayward. Oh, wow, that makes him way better. Look at that. Okay, good. And Rumbling Sea is definitely the best katana, right? Here, let me move the mithril list here. Here you go. You will equip it right away. Come in again. All right, so we're gonna go and save again. All right, save. Wait, where's the door? Here's the door. What's in the box? Yeah, the localization mixed some things up, changed some things, mistranslated. I got you. It is alright to make a copy of the game save file. Alwa's a platformer / Metrovania type game. That sounds fun. That's for Nintendo? And that's like newly programmed? Did like limited run release it in like a cartridge run? Or is it like ROM only? Or how's that all? How'd they release it? I got the best ninja weapons, like Story said. Sweet. Dreaming Rain, the NES version, actual NES, playable on emulator, and they sell carts too. Recently posted to Steam. Technically, it's DLC for the PC version. That's cool. Can I go through and see what weapons each person has? I can do that, but can you get me to the damn item shop? I don't know where to go. I want to sell off some of this crap. How do I get to the item shop? Or is there no way to do it right now? I don't know why the game makes this stuff so difficult. That's the castle, right? Others have told me you're in a hurry to leave for Aspia. At the moment, the castle's quite busy. Won't you please just stay a while longer? I'll say yes. Our most gracious thanks for being so patient. You are starting to get low on funds. Yeah, that's why I want to sell stuff, Story. I don't know how to get to the freaking item shop. I inspected the shelf. Can it give me an item finally? It's pitch dark. Where are all these items? I wonder where my little boy went. I've told him time after time to stay inside the house. You recommend not making a mace or a sword. Oh, I'm so busy. The Imperial Army will invade any day. I must pack everything up quickly. I must decide which items are the most precious. If we take too much, we might not be able to escape. Well, nobody wants that. Our most gracious thanks. Why only the most? Why not middle of the road thanks? That's a good point, Rain. Why not middle of the road thanks? Item shop has to be accessed by going through one of the houses opposite the mithril shop. I would make the arc halberd for Sybil. But wouldn't it be nice to know what we... Yeah, protocol agrees. Okay. We can do that. Alright, so the mithril shop, which is here, you're saying we're supposed to go through one of the houses opposite. What, is there like an underground way to the item shop? Are you kidding me? Oh my god, this game is ridiculous. According to my tarot card reading, Grunk's luck is at an all-time low. However, fortune will turn her face and smile upon him soon. If you say so. Why do you have to do that? Why did they design this town that way? I don't understand. Oh, there's a dude from Dragon Ball Z. If you need supplies for a long journey, you've come to the right place. Alright, let's start selling stuff. And you said we're supposed to, oh god, whatchamacallit? Barter, haggle, whatever. Alright, so we're keeping the Rumbling Sea. We are getting rid of the Steel Ninjato and Shaken, right? So no more Shaken. Or Shocking. And no more Steel Ninjato. Alright, and then... You said to hang on to that wing, right? And then with Hayward, we can sell the fairy bow. And keep the breaker bow. Holy crap, look at the cost of that. I'm rich again! Yay! Alright. Let's go and save. And then we're gonna work on Sybil's arc halberd. We gotta go back through here, right? You don't sell the Zero Wing. Eldar will need a weapon again. Okay. That's ominous. I know you're busy, but you won't believe us. I just saw a ninja. No, really, with my own eyes. That costume, the way he moved just like in the Legends. He climbed the castle wall like a gecko. Whoa. Geckos again. Yeah, exactly. For great justice. All your base are belong to us. All your... So I went to school in college at the Community College of Philadelphia in '98. And that was like around the time that the all your base meme was like really getting going, before we even called them memes. And I remember going to the bathroom, and in the stall, someone had scrawled on the stall, all your base are belong to us. And I remember looking at it and just chuckling. And I was like, I wonder how many people in the school actually get that. Move every zig. Sorry about missing the bot earlier. G-Lab, it's fine. I called it. You were good. You are all good in the hood. Savey save. Yes. Saving, don't power down, please. In AD 2000, meme was beginning. Oh man, we should add a... I should add like a zeroing redemption. Oh crap. How did I not think of that? Hold on, I'm jotting that down. Hold please. Alright, so we got to do blooper reel, a command for savey save, stand emote, all that stuff I gotta work on. We will add number 5, all your base redemption of some kind. I'm probably gonna make it a cheer. I wouldn't mind dancing to all your base. Yeah, wasn't it? Best message written on a wall ever. And the game, in fact, is a Genesis game, that's right. Sega always made the best games. Even when they were the worst games, they were the best games. You did manage to free up over 250 gigabytes. Very good. Marty! 10,000 gigawatts! You know what's so funny is I never realized how mispronounced that was until I got older. And I was like, wait a minute, why is he saying gigawatts? It would be gigawatts, right? Gigawatts. Okay, so let's consult the Mithra list again. So you want me to get a halberd for Sybil, and you want it to be the arc halberd. So that would be 3, right? So 3, 6, 9, 12, etc., 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 right? Easy enough. Here we go. Gigawatts! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I don't know if I got it. I never know if I get it. Whose equipment am I making? You are gonna do Sybil's 9,000. Oh wait, before we do this, is she equipped with the right? Is she equipped with a halberd? That's a halberd, right? Looks like a halberd. I promise that you won't be disappointed. We are gonna go. According to my arm swing guide, arc halberd is on 14710. Whoops. Oh, and it's a spear. So wait, we messed up twice, or I messed up twice. Oh God, it's not. Yeah, you were right. The silver. All right. Resetting spaghetti. That was my fault. That was my fault. We were doomed in both ways. We had the arm swing count wrong, and we had the weapon equipped wrong. You need a spear, but not that spear. Do 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 do. Probably the rune spear is my guess. That's what you want me to get. All right, arc halberd. Reminds you of when you used to sell cameras and customers would ask how many megapixels. Did they ask that? They asked you about megapixels. I never heard that one before. There are I've heard UBS when people were asking about USB cables. You got that UBS cable? But I never heard megapixels. Silver or rune are both good picks. I got you. As annoying as this is, it's miles easier than getting the best weapon in Shining Force 2. What was the best weapon in Shining Force 2? I don't even remember anymore. Continue. Got a case of UBS. Exactly.
Secure all positions. Here we go.
Da-da-da-da-da-da! Charge!
Full ahead. Next stop, Zophar's domain.
Weedblade, thank you so much for the follow and for joining the realm and the domain. Your support is greatly appreciated. Appreciated. All right, so 1, 4, 7, 10, etc., etc., etc. All right. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Did I do that right or no? I feel like I didn't. Damn it. I'm like second guessing myself now. Sybil! No, wait! No! We keep messing up. Sybil's not equipped with the right thing. Halberd. We gotta go save, because I don't want to keep forgetting to do this. Weedblade only ever played Shining Force 1 and 2. Well, guess what? I had never played Shining Force 3 until we started streaming this back in, what, late May? Right, chat? Didn't we start this in, like, late May? Let me go save real quick. Don't worry, the arm swing isn't 100%. See what spear you got. Rune Spear. Wait, why do we have a Rune Spear? Oh, we already did that. We got her a Rune Spear already. Yeah. Okay. So, I guess we did it already. I don't remember anymore. I know we did a couple Mithrils. But we need a good spear for Dantaris. Battle Spear. So then Dantaris needs a spear. Alright, let me save real quick. We will replace the save file in the game in Shining Force 3. Continue. Nope. So Protocol says they only matter when you need to pick up the item, whereas Story says it's before you pay. I don't know. Wouldn't it be funny if none of this matters at all and it's like all placebo effect? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm pretty sure I did it right that time.
Now then, what brings you to my inner sanctum?
Weedblade, thank you so much for the Prime sub. You are now an acolyte of the realm and the domain, and your support is greatly appreciated. Enjoy the emotes, ad-free viewing, and sub badge. No, wait, I don't want to make Horst. God, this guy's a jerk. A soldier, eh? I don't get many soldiers in my smithy. Do you have work you'd like me to do? I do. Remember, we've decided he's Eastern European. We are going to get a mithril from you. I will do something very nice with this. What equipment am I making? You are making for Sibyl. To make Sibyl's equipment, it will cost you 13,000 rubles. Yes. Great. I promise you won't be disappointed. Leave the money and the materials here. Since I like you, I'll get started right away. Protocol says you always did it better after you paid and came back, but it's a hard thing to prove, honestly. Yeah, I don't know. I hear all different things on this. If it's okay with me, if anyone has any fun gaming facts... Oh, yes. So what G. Levy's talking about, real quick, is G. Levy's been working on a trailer, a couple things, actually. He's been working on a trailer for me to replace the one that's on our channel right now. And he's been working on a bunch of clips for me, like a clip compilation for the Be Right Back screen, so that's not just a Be Right Back screen with nothing going on. And we want to add some fun gaming facts to it. I actually posted this up on Twitter yesterday. I got some really interesting responses. But yes, if anyone has some cool gaming facts or quotes, G. Levy, I would probably add all your base are belong to us in there. But yeah, pop them on Discord. If you're not already on my Discord chat, you can get there just by clicking on that link. And just so you know, if you do give us that quote or fun fact or whatever on G Levy, you are giving us permission to use your quotes in that compilation video. So we appreciate you, chat. Dreaming Rain is not counting all the pixels, but this has to be more than 200 high. Yeah. You always did it after you paid and came back, but it's a hard thing to prove. Well, let's see. It's the Holy Halberd. Is that not the one we wanted, or is that? We wanted the Arc Halberd. So just to be clear, we don't want the Holy Halberd. Right, Story? Thanks, Protocol. Right, okay. Resetty Spaghetti. Wow. will hide the mithril. Do 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 do. God, I got this music stuck in my head now, chat. This is crazy. What's up, Bowler Hat Gamer? Good to see you. We're playing some Shining Force 3 for the Sega Saturn. We're in the final chapter of the game, Chapter 6, and we're at that most fun part. Mining for mithril items. Do I have a favorite character in this game yet? Well, Dontaris is awesome, and I really, really, really like the werewolf, Frank. So yeah, probably Frank and Dontaris. Yeah, I would say those two. Oh yes, I love Hayward. Bullseye. Oh, I keep forgetting. I don't give the archers the love they deserve. I really don't. Like, I hated Hans in Shining Force. Every time I saw Rig using Hans, which you know Hans, but every time I saw Rig, Retro Island Gaming, using Hans, I'd make fun of it. I'd be like, oh man, don't use Hans. But he got Hans really good in his playthrough. One, two, three, four. He likes me and he will get started right away. Alright, we go back in here. 3 great characters, agreed. Khan! I just like saying Khan. I actually like that character. Sweet, more Shining Force. Here is the Holy Halberd, which is not the Arc Halberd. Resetty Spaghetti. You were back, was watching Ridiculousness. I hope you enjoyed Ridiculousness. You do miss the English voices in Scenario 2 and 3. Well, you never know. Maybe Sega one day will get together with Camelot or whatever they are now. And is Camelot around anymore? Like, does the programmers still exist, or is it all they're all gone now? Maybe they'll still remake the game. I could think of so many things you could do to this game to like make it modern. Like, this could be really, the game is fun, but this could be like a masterpiece if they just do it right. Like, I think they should voice act the whole thing, put voice acting everywhere, just like, you know, they do in a lot of the newer RPGs. I think that you probably want to fix the whole, you can't tell what a house is, what has a weapon shop, armor, like item shop, fix all that. There's a bunch of things they could do. I do love that PS1 startup bias, except it is the Saturn. But yes, the PS1 bias startup is awesome too. Yeah, this is a Sega Saturn game. We are playing on a real Sega Saturn. Sega Saturn. Sega! Camelot stuck in Nintendo limbo making Mario sports games. That's a shame. Demon Kyle says, like you were saying, Cell was your favorite villain. That is very cool. They already have voice acting in place for the main character. Yes, exactly. I decided to change Grunk's accent there. I decided that it would be better if it sounded like that. Pretty good, right? Very distinct. You definitely know it's Grunk. I am Grunk. I'm sure you know this already, Grunk. But you have a bad case of laryngitis. Best if you never speak this scenario. What arm swing do you think it was again? Oh god, I don't even know what I'm trying to count anymore. I don't even know what I'm doing. One, two, three, four. Do 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 do. Sybil needs to get a halberd that will let me progress the game, or I will be very sad. Where is Sybil? There you are. It will cost you 13,000 golds. Leave the money on the table. No problem, Bowler Hat Gamer. Weedblade says you had the T-Rex from Jurassic Park. say Sega in your head for a while. How would that sound? What would it sound like? Sega. Holy halberd. Isn't that the thing we keep getting that we don't want? We want the other halberd. We want the arc halberd. Damn it. Reset the spaghetti. Yeah, bowler hat gamer. Oh, you're going to the bathroom. Never mind. Never mind. You wouldn't hear me. Saturn emulation might not be perfect, but at least you can save state. Yeah, that's the trade-off with real hardware. Is there's no save stating unless you use like. I know they sell those carts for like the Nintendo and the Genesis that have built-in save stating. But we're just using the original hardware. We're doing it the original way, the OG way. Story 13 throws arms swinging method out the window. The window. We threw it out the window. That 90s brushed metal though, Rain. The game wasn't bad either. The game, yes. It's 14710, okay. Bow. Story, if I don't get it on this one, I'm gonna just randomly try to get it. Oh, we're not counting the arm swings anymore. I wasn't even looking at what I was doing. Alright, we're gonna do it for real this time. Here we go. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Do you have work you'd like me to do? I am Boris. This very rare. Whose equipment am I make? Sybil. It will cost 13,000 rubles. Leave materials here. I like you. I'll get started right away. You're saying try to... So we're changing it up? So wait a minute. Really? Well, at that point, why am I even counting the arm swing? Let's just randomly do it. Okay. Clearly, it's the wrong count. So yeah, well, you're right. We're going to try 258. You thought Bald Bull was Turkish? Well, I mean, Turkey's kind of Eastern European, right? I mean, it's not quite Middle East. It's like... Turkey's Europe, right? I don't know the Turkish accent like I know the Russian accent. My great-grandfather was born in Kiev many, many years ago. So, technically, you could consider me part Russian or part Ukrainian. It all depends on your perspective. It was, many, many, many years ago, and it was actually before it was even the Soviet Union. So I guess it would have been Russia back then, right? So technically, there's Russian or Ukrainian. Yeah, I think it might have been the Ottoman Empire then, actually. Yeah, Damon, I remember when I first saw a 3D game, it was actually Bug for the Saturn, the Bug demo, was my first foray into any kind of 3D, and Panzer Dragoon. And I was like, whoa, man, this is cool, it's all 3D and stuff. Alright, so we're gonna try 258. Sounds like something that Mother and Terrace would imagine. Damn it, I wasn't paying attention. Turkey's its own thing, says Melvin. Alright, here we go. I'm gonna count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Shoot! Grunk, you suck! Grunk is a jerk, chat. Oh my god, what a jerk. Like, he's just all, like, ignoring, my input. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Dude, I don't know if I got it. Sybil, Sybil, Sybil. It will cost you 13,000 golds. Leave the money and the materials right here. We will go out this way. Do, 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 do. I really hope we get the halberd this time. I really hope we get halberd from Boris. The Ark Halberd story! You're a genius. You're a genius. We got it, chat. We got it. Thank you, Ark. Thank you, Ark. COVID brain, stop. Thank you, story. It's weird. Like, I know words I want to say, but every now and then they're just popping out wrong. Like, it's so weird. Alright, Sybil. 5265. What do you mean too much to carry? Sybil, you're letting me down. Irene, too? Come on, man. How about Noon? Just give it to Noon. Now bear my Arctic Blast. Item give. Ark Halberd has Spark. Holy crap, Spark 3. We'll trade for the antidote. Alright, so let's see, what does that do for us? So we can... So we should keep the rune spear, right? And we should sell the heavy halberd. Or should the rune spear go to... Hold on a minute. The halberd's long range, right or wrong? So sell the heavy halberd, but keep the rune spear? And try to get a rune or silver spear for Dentar. Okay, alright, gotcha. Wait a minute, where am I going? I'm gonna go in here. Now bear my Ark Halberd. I see what you did there, Malpomenian. Very clever. Move out the way. Move out the way. Or something. Okay. Oh, there's a treasure chest here. I found the Kingdom Ruin map. There you go. You see that story? I found the ruin map all by myself. Yeah, we're gonna save in a second. I just want to sell the thingy thing. Yeah, that would suck, right? If the I'm not gonna say it. I'm gonna end up jinxing it. Sally, 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 Sally. Take a looky, looky, look. Sybil's gonna sell the heavy halberd for 2,100 gold. 2,100 gold. Do we have anything else to sell? We do not. We're gonna go down here. That is really, really, really cool. And to use it as an item in battle, so we can get Spark 3 or something like that. OMG, we're gonna go back in the house over here. Right over here. And then we're gonna go in the house and see the dude with the weird Andre the Giant looking shirt. Wait a minute. Oh, yeah, we're right. We're gonna go to churchy, churchy, church and do a savey, save, savey, save. We are gonna do a savey, savey, save, revive, revive. No one to revive. How about cure? No one to cure. Then we'll go and we will save. I do still have a ton of items to find in this town. This quiet mountain town. Something, 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 dark side. Alright, so story. What am I trying to get now? Bonjour, bonjour! The baguettes! Very nice story, very nice. Story, what item are we getting now? I do not know what mithril weapon to equip. However, I feel we should get Dontaris a really cool weapon so he can defeat Gaston. Ooh, that was some decent freestyling right there. Where? Okay, alright, let's start at the beginning. Grunk has the Killer Knife and the Phoenix Sword. I am told we should not try to get a sword. You also want to get Horst and Albright the axe with 3 range. Alright, well, we are limited in what we can do right now, because we're going to be running out of money soon. So what's the most important thing to get right now? Grunk is done. Okay, Grunk is done. He already has the best knife with the Killer Knife anyway. So Grunk's good. Alright, here's Dontaris. He's got the Nelson Lance and the Battle Spear. Now, the Nelson Lance is a mithril item. But didn't you say the Dragon Lance was better? Or no? Story. Can you move? Oh, sorry. Why do I keep doing that? Story's like, get the window out of the way. Get that window out of here, Zophar. What are you doing? Get that window out. Get it out. Do it now. Get to the chopper. The Dragon Lance is OP, but you'd be fine without. Okay. What's your opinion, Story? Do you agree? Do you concur with Protocol? Okay, so Dragon Lance optimal, fine without. What about the spear? He's got the battle spear right now. Now, you want the rune spear there? Alright, we'll go to Mascarin. We're fine with the Volcano Wand, right? There's no point in getting her a mithril weapon because she never really attacks. You would upgrade his spear to silver or rune, okay. Are we agreed Mascarin's fine? What about Grace? We're fine with her Onks, right? We don't have to do anything with her. Hayward's already got the Breaker Bow. Oh my god, that's the second bot. Get out of here. 2 bots tonight. Haven't seen a bot since I got back from my COVID adventure. You don't buy mithril wands and rods typically. You concur with that, Protocol? So Obright's got a heat axe and a steel hand axe. Irene has the Magna Glove. What do we have here in gloves? I assume the Spark Glove's the best. Caster's best weapons are found. No need to craft unless you got extra money, which we don't. Sybil, we just got her the Arc Halberd, and she already had the Rune Spear, so she should be good. Actually, you find a great axe in this town. Almost forgot. Oh, cool. Noon's got the Wendigo Wand. He's fine. Horst, same problem again. The Revenge Mace and the Steel Hand Axe, right? And what's the best mace? Oh, the Revenge Mace is the best mace, right? Okay. Frank's a werewolf. No need to get him anything. And Hagani, we just got him the Windstar and Rumbling Sea. And that's everybody. So then, knowing that we really only have enough money at the moment for one more thing, is it Dontaris or Obright or Horst we should be focusing on? Oh, Frank can get a better claw? I keep forgetting. There's a better mithril claw than the mithril claw? That makes sense. Where are we here? So there's the Tiger Claw and the Berserk Claw. Tiger Claw. FTW. Don't diss my dog, dog. Can't diss the dog. So, all right. So then, is that what I should be focused on? Trying to get the Tiger Claw. All right. So Tiger Claw, got it. All right. What number is Tiger Claw, Story, on your rotation? Is it a 258? 258? You would honestly go for the spear first and get the claw later? Okay. Then it's the rune spear for Dontaris we want. What rotation is that on, Story? Did we save? can't remember if we saved. I better save again. So the last thing I want is to find out I didn't save. I wonder how people figure out things like the rotations. I don't know if it's trial and error or if people are looking at the code. I did it again! I'm gonna try to be like the angry video game nerd, and he has that big frown on his face. I can't even do it. I can't make my face do the things this can. Protocol agrees with story, so we're gonna go for the spear, and that's on the 3 rotation. Got it. Do 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 do. Do 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 Oh yeah, Protocol. You still have another 2K in gold in this town you can find. And diarrhea! Yeah, we can say diarrhea. We can say whatever we want. I save my swearing for the really emotional moments. Like when I'm raging. Like the Demon Rage video. There's actually a lot more to that video. If you go on YouTube, the whole video's up there. It's called Demon Souls Sword of 1,000 Deaths. Alright, here we go. The CGI reminds you of Donkey Kong Country. That was all pre-rendered, right? The 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6! We are gonna get the Rune Spear for Dontaris. We're gonna go and get this by... Oh, wait, shoot! I don't know if Dontaris is equipped with the damn spear. Dontaris, equip. See, he didn't even have the damn spear on. Oh, crap. Nah, I didn't do the arm swing. Alright, hold on. Stop. It's got the battle spear. Let's go save, and then we're gonna do the arm swing. Oh, so much upkeep. This game has more upkeep than the board game Arkham Horror 2nd Edition. Anybody familiar with that game? I love it, but oh my god. There's so many things to keep track of, it's crazy. This is like the video game version of Arkham Horror. Yeah, DKC is pre-rendered, one of the first games to seriously use it. This is pre-rendered too. Well, the Saturn, if I understand, is kind of like tricking. It's not really like... It's not hardware 3D acceleration, I'm told. It's all done through software. Is that true? Like they use trickery to get 3D on the Saturn? Yeah, Arkham Horror is a lot of fun, but oh my god, there's so much to keep track of. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6! Alright, we got 6 arm swings. We're gonna do the large mithril. And we're going to make Dontaris' spear. To make equipment, 9,000 gold. I will purchase 9,000 gold worth of spear. We're gonna go out. Hopefully we'll get rune. You didn't know about the Saturn? Okay. Well, I'm not a programmer, so... I mean, I went to school for it, but I didn't get very far. The Silver Spear. Okay, so let's talk about this. Is the Silver Spear better than the Rune Spear? Is one better than the other? What's the difference, story? Saturn uses quads instead of triangles. Maybe? I always thought it was the reverse, but I don't know. I'm not totally sure. You thought 3DO was the one that used some weird system like strips of quads. We should research that. I know a lot about the hardware of the 2D systems. Like, I could tell you a lot about the Genesis, the Nintendo, the Super Nintendo. But once you get to the 3D systems, you know, Saturn and the PlayStation, that's where I start to not remember anything. Because during the 90s in the emulation scene, there wasn't really a lot of... Oh, look at this! We got a raid from Neo Antoine, raiding with a party of 19 strong. Neo Antoine, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome on in, Raiders. I am Zophar. I founded a website back in the 90s known as Zophar's Domain. Lots of utilities and translations and emulators and cool stuff like that. And we're playing some Shining Force 3 tonight. What were you playing tonight, Neo Antoine? Story would go with Silver? Do you concur with that, Protocol? Oh, we got some Mike Tyson's Punch-Out on the clip here.
No!
Oh, so the Popinski. He Popinski'd you.
Wait, I'm still in it. I'm still in it. I got one more try.
You got the Popinski.
No. You
Oh, that
punched the
laugh
shit
used to
out of
piss
me.
me off.
I don't want to.
You agree with Story? Okay, Silver Spear it is then. So just out of curiosity, like how much... Let's see, where's he at? Why did I skip totally past Dontaris? Okay, so the 2 better. Alright, fine, good enough. What do you mean he has too much to carry? What do you mean he has too much to carry? Stop! Oh my god, why are we all filled with crap? Give it to him anyway. Do. I am gonna move the spear from Hayward over to Dontaris, and we're gonna trade the antidote. Equip the silver spear. Alright, so it is 2 better than the battle spear. Does it have some kind of like cool effect? That spear? Oh, raises your crit chance. Oh, very nice. You were finishing up Atlantis No Nazo. What kind of game is that? I've never played that. Adrian Bauer has a link to a really cool site that breaks console technical details into human readable content. Adrian, if you want to text that, or text, I just said text. If you want to private message that to G Levy, it will filter out URLs from non-mods and VIPs. But if you send that to G Levy, one of our mods, he'll paste it in the chat for you. You can also post it in my Discord. Would love to check that out after the stream. They both have the same attack value. So what's the difference between the 2, Protocol? Rain says, in any case, Saturn's clearly capable of presenting 3D scenes like attack scenes. Oh, there's no doubt. Oh my god, we're getting all the raids today. All the raids. Duke Donuts is here. Raiding with a party of 100. Duke Donuts, thanks for the raid, my friend. Welcome on in, Raiders. I am Zophar. I founded a website back in 1996 known as Zophar's Domain. Lots of emulators and
Secure all
utilities and
positions.
translations and
Here we go.
cool stuff like that. And tonight we are
Full
playing
ahead.
the last chapter
Next stop,
of Shining
I
Force
haven't even
3
played.
for the Saturn. Duke Donuts, I would ask what you were playing tonight, but I saw some of what you were playing. How did you make out?
Fortunately.
Architect, thank you so much for the follow and for joining the realm and the domain.
Installing
Your support is
physics.
greatly appreciated. And Chunky Gravy Hobo, thank you as well for the
Secure
follow
all
and for
positions.
joining the realm and the
Here
domain.
we go.
Your
Restarting?
support is also greatly appreciated.
Full ahead. Next stop,
Uh,
Zophar's Domain.
By the way, Duke Donuts, thank you so much for showing me how your signal chain works. I now have a much better understanding of it. I have even more respect for your setup. Do you want to know my setup? I
Secure
have my
all positions.
video capture device.
Here we go.
And when I want to play the Saturn, I take the HDMI cable that's
Full
plugged
ahead.
in, I
Next
unplug
stop,
it, and then I plug
Zophar's
this one in.
Domain.
And then when I want to play my Mister, I do it again. I have nothing elaborate. I literally just have 3 sources, and I just do this. It's horrible. I need you to like come over or something and like just make
Secure all
magic
positions.
happen.
Here we
Need to
go.
bring you. I need to commission you. Be like Duke Donuts. I need you to
Full
implement
ahead.
the Zophar
Next stop,
signal chain.
Zophar's
We'll
Domain.
call it the domain chain. What do you think? I fight for them. Thank you so much for the follow and for joining the realm and the domain. Your support is greatly appreciated. And Samson573, thank you so much for the follow and for joining the realm and the domain. Your support is also, you guessed it, greatly appreciated. Lots of new followers. Yes, we love new followers. We love old followers. We love new followers. We love followers in the middle. We love everybody. This community is awesome, and thank you all so much. Duke Donuts says you played a bit of the 360 X-Men Destiny later on in the stream after when I was watching. Very cool. Did you finish it up? Or you, Having to swap cables around when you want to do something different. Yeah, right? It's authentically retro. I knew you would appreciate it, Rain. And more reliable than finicky modern stuff. Exactly. Samson says my old site has some files you posted under an older alias. Oh, very cool. If you want to share it, feel free. If not, you could always tell me later. You can put me in Discord or you can private message me. I'm kind of curious to see if I remember you. Duke Donut says 6th gen
Secure
are all
all
super
positions.
long games.
Here we go.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Charge!
Full ahead. Next stop, Zophar's domain.
Louds. If I killed your name, I'm sorry. Thank you so much for the follow and for joining the realm and the domain. Your support is greatly appreciated. Alright, so we are gonna go and save. Since we got the spear now. Hello, Zophar, says Exile in Mudville. How you doing, my friend? Good to see you, good to see you. Protocol says, like Story said, one's good for more crit, the other has a special attack. Gotcha. So they're both good then. You think you might have to do a series of streams for the RPG like X-Men Marvel game sometime soon. That'd be cool, I'd definitely watch that. Exile in Mudville is asking how Grunk and the gang are doing this evening. We're doing great. We actually have been mithril farming weapons for the last several hours. I don't know what else to call it. We could call it mithril save and load scumming. But we managed to get 2 cool weapons for Hagane. We got a weapon for Sybil. We got a weapon for Dontaris. And didn't we get one other, chat? Was it just those 4 or did we get a 5th? Oh, and we got a bow for Hayward. So we got 5 weapons tonight. Right now, I want to save at the church. Then we're going to sell the stuff we don't need anymore. And we'll see if we have enough to buy maybe one more thing, but I don't think we will. My lost lamb, blah, 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 blah. We will replace the file that comes with the game. Game. No problem, Duke Donuts. Enjoy the food. We will continue now. We wish for nothing else. Blessings on you, my child. Alright, we're gonna go sell stuff real fast. Grunk the Lamb. Do 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 ba 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 ba. Wah, wah. G Levy, thank you for posting that link. I'm gonna go check it out myself real quick. Architecture of consoles. Oh wow. Very nice. Okay.
Now then, what brings you to my inner sanctum?
Has it been
Max.
6 months already? Woohoo, 6 months.
Dark Max, one of the OG supporters. You were here at the almost very beginning. I remember you were watching my Bram Stoker's Dracula stream for Sega CD. Remember that? And you redeemed the very first cheer, the I Know Kung Fu, I think. So Dark Max, thank you so much for the 1 month, the 1 month tier 1 resub. You are now an acolyte of the realm of the domain for 6 months strong, and your support is greatly appreciated, Dark Max. Thank you so much. You little kitty. All right, chat. Did we save? Oh my God, my brain is not working. We did save, right? Oh well. We're just gonna assume I saved. Let's go to the item shop and sell stuff. Time flies, that it does. Thank you, Bowler Hat Gamer, for reminding me of that which I should remember, but my brain no longer works. Grunk the Lamb, that's right, and that's why you said that. Isn't this terrible? Like, I have like no short-term memory anymore. It's ridiculous. Hope it wears off soon. Sell. Okay, we'll start with Dontaris. We don't need the battle spear anymore. We can get rid of that. Let's see. Does Masquerade need both of the wands? Like, can we get rid of the magic wand now, or do we want the magic wand story? Mother Antara says, I bet that's what Sherby looked like when he was a little puffball. Cute little puffball. Do not get rid of it, okay. No get rid of. We keep the Yonks. Oh my word! It is another raid. Super Gear is leading us. We 12. Super here. Thanks for the raid. Welcome on in, Raiders. Zophar here. Founded a website, Zophar's domain. Lots of emulators and stuff. Playing Shining Force 3. What were you playing tonight, Super Gear? G Levy, can we get a... Oh, you already did it. You're too fast for me. Thank you for shouting out Super Gear. What were you playing tonight, Super Gear? So we're not selling the wing. Sybil, we're keeping the Arc and Rune Spear. That's fine. Noon is fine. Horst is fine. Frank, no claw yet. We already sold the Gani stuff. So that's everything, right? So how much money do we have now? We have 10,917 gold, Story. Is it worth trying to get that claw now? Gee, lad, we just got back on the laptop. Did that not play the shout out for Super Gear? Try that again. I didn't see it play. You would actually get a hand axe for Obright? What's going on with the, What's going on with Shoutout Player here? Hold on one second. Something's going on with my Shoutout Player. SO Super Gear. Super Gear, do you not have any clips up yet? Maybe that's why? Let's go shout out myself real quick. Make sure it's working. Yeah, I just don't think we have to... That was a good clip. Super Gear, what were you playing tonight? So make sure that Albright has a hand axe equipped, okay. He's got the heat axe, so we're gonna put the hand axe on him. And we're gonna go and save. Do a little save. What's up, Chunky Gravy Hobo? Why you cry? Super Gear, the domain is going very well. As is Shining Force 3. This dude needs to move. As is Shining Force 3. Putting the shout in shout out. Very good, Rain. That was very funny, actually. Putting the shout in shout out. Yeah, Bowler Hat Gamer, we gotta get you on some Shining games. Start with Shining Force 1 would be my recommendation. That game is pretty easy. And it's not that long. It's like, maybe 20 hours. I think I did it in like 27, 28. Alright, so we're all saved. When am I gonna beat this game? We're getting close. I mean, we're in Chapter 6 now. But we still have all this Mithril stuff to do. I think we're getting closer, though. I would say if we don't beat it this weekend, we might beat it next weekend. Super Gear, I have not made a final decision on that. My answer is probably we will. But I'm going to have to get something like a satiator and apply the fan translations to Scenario 2 and 3. And I would also say that we're not going to play 2 or 3 right after this. We're going to play some other RPGs first. So we'll probably return to Scenario 2 maybe in a few months, if I had to guess. I definitely, we've been playing a lot of Shining games, so I think after this I just need a little bit of a break maybe. Although I was considering doing Shining the Holy Ark, but as I think about it more and more, we're probably going to take a little break from Shining. Just because we streamed Shining in the Darkness, Shining Force 1, Shining Force 2, and Shining Force 3 now in the last few months, so got a lot of Shining. There's so many other great games I want to play too, so we will probably do 2 and 3. We will not use an emulator for the Saturn. I love emulators, you know that, Zophar's domain, right? But for the Saturn, it's not there yet. In other words, the games, a lot of them are playable, but on a stream, I want to give you the best possible experience. And for things like Nintendo, Genesis, Sega CD, emulators are great. I have a Mister right over here, actually. Right there. It does a really great job with all of those, too. But the Saturn is still very, we'll say, WIP, work in progress, you know? I cannot use BizHawk because I have a Mac, and I guess I could do it in Windows 10, but then we're using a lot of, or Windows 11, I should say, in my virtual machine, but then we're using too many system resources, Super Gear. Trying to stream while running a virtual machine on a Mac with an emulator running on it on the Saturn, nah. You'll get skippiness. It won't be a good experience for you. So it'll be on the actual hardware. It'll be on the real Saturn. Yep, I'm a Mac dude. Mac. Do. Okay. So what we're going to do. Story. No Super Gear. Yeah, it's funny. I used to be the total PC guy up until like 2006. And then I was like, you know what? I'm all about tinkering and stuff and overclocking and all that stuff. I wanted something that would just work. I was like, I just want a computer where I just know the thing works. It doesn't crash. I don't have to upgrade it all the time. The thing will just let me do video editing and go to websites. And that's how it all started. And I actually, my first Apple product was an iPhone. The original iPhone in 2006 or 7, whatever year it was. And then that made me want to get a Mac. So the rest was history. Some of those Saturn emulator names are hilarious. Yeah, Sat on them, Satan. There's some good ones. Okay. So, story. Trying to get the Arrow Hand Axe or Sky Tomahawk. Not sure what it would be called here in the US. Well, let's see. There's axe. And where are the hand axes? Why do I not see hand axe on here? I just see axe. Is that a problem? You're saying you think it will be called... Hold on, story where... Oh, tomahawk. Oh, it's... Hand axes are tomahawks. Okay, I got you. So what would it be? Accurate axe, super axe, or arrow axe? It's either the Arrow Hand Axe or Sky Tomahawk. So, it's the Arrow Axe then, right? That's what we're saying? Arrow Axe. What's up, Lars Mando? It's going really well. We are working on trying to get the best Tomahawk item, which is the Arrow Axe. For... Are we doing this for Obright? Right? This was for Obright, wasn't it? Yeah, he's got the hand axe. Okay. Alright, so story. Which, what number repetition are we on here? Is this a 1, a 2, or a 3? After I get 2K Golden Town, I should have enough to make Mithril Rings. Okay. Back in 2000, there was no real working Saturn emulator. Yeah, there really wasn't. SSF existed, but it didn't do a lot. I mean, I'm sure internally it did, but, like, it didn't do enough to make most games playable. And yeah, I recognize that there's better Saturn emulators now that can play the games. But like I said, when I stream, I want you to all get the best possible experience. And so, for the Saturn, we will be skipping emulation for now. But that Saturn core for the Mister is very promising. So story, yeah, what's the number of... It doesn't say? Ah, shoot. Alright, we'll try 1 first. Go buy a PC! There you go. Buy a PC. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13! Nah! Hackintosh it! I don't even know. I didn't even look. I have no idea. Chat, we're just gonna go for it. I don't care. I don't know how many hand swings that was. 6,000 gold. All I know is we need the arrow axe. Real hardware. Now we're gonna Hackintosh it super here. Shine Force 3. The accurate axe? That's an axe? That's a tomahawk? Yeah, but that's the accurate or rune axe. But that's not the one we want. We want the arrow axe. And so, Risetti Spaghetti. You wonder what the developers of the Saturn think about the difficulty people have had in emulating it. I'm sure they're not surprised. I mean, consider, what is it, 5 processors in there, right? Like, there's 2 CPUs, I think, 2 video processors, and then the sound processor, right? 5 of them? Yeah, they definitely weren't worried about emulation back then. Considering how hacked together the production hardware is, probably wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, I'm amazed that the Saturn works as well as it does. I actually purchased this because G. Levy says he was not holding on to my Saturn. G. Levy's my brother. He said he wasn't holding on to my Saturn, but I think he lost it. So I ended up buying a new Saturn, from Kelsey Lewin of the Video Game History Foundation and Pink Gorilla. She was kind enough to sell me this Saturn right here. And that is what we are using to play Shining Force 3. Yeah, Dr. Abrasive did a hell of a job with the satiator. I keep meaning to, like, talk to him, too. He has a Discord, and I just keep missing him. Because I'm thinking of buying one for when we eventually do scenarios 2 and 3. And plus, you know, it's much better to not tax the CD drive. We already had our first drive fail. Were you on the stream? Anybody on the stream a few weeks ago? Or was it last week? I think it was last week when the game crashed. It was just after I saved, too. I was so lucky, and it couldn't read the disc anymore. I had to reset. That was crazy. G. Levy says, I don't have the Saturn, but he does have the Saturn. Dreaming Rain says, well, how do games coordinate stuff between the 2 processors? An emulator can lean into that. There was a lot of weird, like, programming trickery to make the games work well on Saturn, but I'm told it was notoriously difficult to program for, and so developers flocked to the PlayStation, where it was much easier to develop and program the games. 2 SH2 processors plus a 68K, yep, for sound processing. And then the dual VDP, yes, Laszlo, that is exactly what I remember. Consoles going back to the NES are asymmetrical multiprocessing, like CPU versus PPU versus cartridge mapper, good point. G. Levy, urge to kill, rising, fading, gone. Come, family, sit in TV's warming, warming glow. Can't move, frozen. Who knows what we're quoting here? Do 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 do. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, I tried the 1s. If this doesn't work, we'll try the 2s. Do 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 do. Come on, Arrow Axe. Yeah, 3D was pasted into the Saturn. It was such an afterthought because of the PlayStation. Like, they weren't anticipating that happening. Here is the Arrow Axe. Yes, we got it. Very nice. Yeah, it only makes them 2 better? Oh, well. What's so good about it other than the +2? What's up, Mr. Bildo? Sweet! Hype! 3D models in a 2D game. Not really over-engineered so much as adjusted priorities. Yeah, because of the PlayStation threat. It gives them... Oh, 3 range. Oh, right, you mentioned that. Right. Sweet! Alright, so that's cool. So then, now we're going to sell that. We'll do a savey save. And then we're going to go around town to try to wrap this town up a bit. And then you also said to get some mithril, small mithril things, right? Hold on, where are we going? It's this house. Right? No. This house. But 3 range. That's right. It was, and then the Nintendo ended up telling Sony to go pound sand, and then the rest was history. Wait, don't sell it yet? How come, Story? What's the deal with that hand axe? What do I like about the hand axe? It's just a steel hand axe. By the way, we're going to equip him with the non-hand axe right now, because the heat axe is awesome. If Nintendo kept the SNES CD, we would have never had a PS. Yeah, you're probably right. And Nintendo would have gone a very different direction. But that's not what happened. Mr. Bildo remembers my website being a nostalgia trip. Ah, I appreciate that. But could not have done it without all the amazing staffers of Zophar's domain over the years, just a few of whom are listed right there from the Nightbot announcement. Yeah, maybe Sega would still be alive. So many woulda, coulda, shouldas, you know, what can you do? Yeah, Nintendo got the Philips CDI instead. And we got amazing games like The Wand of Gamleon. God. See what kind of hand axe Horst has. Horst has the steel hand axe, which is the same hand axe that Obright had. See? Same. But at least the 3D has a few good games, and I can sell it. Sell, 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 sell. We are gonna sell it. Steel hand axe. Sold. Alright, so Story, are there any other weapons, mithril weapons that we could do with 8292 gold? Or do we want to stop the large mithril items now? Or the large mithril weapons, I should say. You actually have enough for another arrow axe for Horst. Oh, okay. So we should do that. So we'll do a savey save. Move out the way. This dude sucks. Oh my god. Then after you find the 2K in this town, I can create a mithril ring. Sweet. Do a savey save here. PS1 was its own weird experiment. Head of Sega at the time got a hold of one and basically flipped tables and called for major changes on the Saturn to compete or supersede. Only roughly a year to actually implement things before release. Yeah, unfortunately, Sega was a mess. They had such a good thing going in the early to mid-90s, and then they just panicked. If they had just stayed the damn course... Like, honestly, man... I think if they had kept the Saturn and just be a really awesome 2D system... Like, look at like something like Sonic Mania. Sonic Mania is a game that I like to think is what Saturn games would have looked like had they gone the 2D route. Like, they would have been like that. And I think they would have competed just fine with Sony. Some people would have liked the 3D of the wave of the future 3D. And other people would have, like me, would have been like, I like the 2D style. I'm sticking with that. It looks even better. But what are you going to do? What happened, happened. Eventually, everything went to 3D, but I think the Saturn could have just... It could have been different. It could have been different if Sega had just kept to their vision. But that's where we're at. Don't get me started on Bernie Stoller. Anyways, he's gone now. And rest in peace, Bernie. Yeah, him and Vic Ireland might as well have had like a boxing match. They hated each other so much. Vic Ireland understood where the future was headed. Bernie didn't. I don't think the 32X alone is what killed Sega, but it didn't help. It was a bad decision. Never should have been released. Bad system, barely any games, and everyone like me was waiting for the Saturn. I think where they went wrong, Super Gear, like that was bad, but that wasn't the death knell. I think making the Saturn, changing the vision of the Saturn over halfway through, and then getting rid of the Saturn in the US in less than 2 years, that killed Sega. The Dreamcast was actually a great system. I loved the Dreamcast. But people by that point, after what happened with the Saturn, a lot of people were like, hell with you, Sega. Bye. I'm going to Sony. And a lot of people did. And then some people went to get the Xbox, which, I wasn't a fan of the Xbox. But I think that's what happened. Piracy killed the Dreamcast? Yes, the Dreamcast was very easy to, like, copy discs. There was no copy protection. You could run that boot disc, the Utopia disc, and emulate stuff. Remember that? But I don't think that killed the Dreamcast. That made a lot of people want to buy the Dreamcast. Nah. Bernie Stolar finished off Sega. It was already on its way, but he finished them off. Bad decisions. What are you gonna do? That's just my opinion. The woman on the right, the top of her head keeps randomly cutting off, doesn't it? Ew, you're right. God, aren't they? The models are so creepy looking with their eyes. Look at their eyes. Look, Grunk looks like a demon, and then she looks like Hollow. But I mean, again, this was the mid-90s, so. PS2 killed Dreamcast as well. I mean, the Dreamcast came out before the PlayStation 2 by what, almost a year? But yeah, once the PlayStation 2 came out, they had him. Correct, Bowler Hat Gamer. Alright, what am I trying to do here? Killer Axe, right? Do we have any mithril? Do I have to get more from the storage area? Let's see. Yeah, we gotta go get more large mithrils. Mithril. PS2 was a cheap DVD player when DVD players was as much as the PS2. That's true. Sony was smart. They were definitely smart. It's like, well, I might as well get one. If nothing else, I have a DVD player. Yeah. PS2 was a great system. They really... I wasn't a big fan of the PlayStation 1. I really wasn't. I bought it because Working Designs moved over to Sony because of Bernie Stolar. But I wasn't a big fan of a lot of the games. I liked... Tony Hawk was cool. I owned, the first Resident Evil game, which I never beat, but we're working on it. And of course, the RPGs from Working Designs. Lunar 1, Lunar 2, Vanguard Bandits, I have those. I have Final Fantasy 7 and 9, I like those. That's it. I didn't like the PlayStation. I didn't think it was that great of a system. I like the Saturn better. What are you gonna do? Anyways. Welcome back, Story. Welcome back. We are going to give some of the small mithrils back in now. Because we only need one, right? Because you said I'm just making one ring.
You don't belong in this dimension, Zophar.
Shadrick cheered 100 bits. And I ran Zophar away. I couldn't get away guitar solo.
Shadrock, thank you so much for the 100-bit cheer. Your support of the realm and the domain is greatly appreciated. Dave's Classics Didn't Die turns into Vintage Gaming Classic. That's true, it did. But I don't think anyone's heard from Conjurer/Dave in Year Super Gear. Mr. Bildo says, old school question, did I ever host PS Bias? If so, did you survive? I never hosted any... When I ran Zophar's domain, we never had commercial ROMs or Bias on there. After I left, I can't speak to what that person did. But when I was there, no, we didn't. Dreaming Rain says, in PS2 being DVD-based means that games didn't have to come on stacks of discs. FF10, 12, 1 disc each. That's right. I mean, some of the CD games were ridiculous. Look at, like, Gabriel Knight 2 for the PC was 6 discs. Phantasmagoria was 7 discs. I think that was the record, right? 7 discs. Phantasmagoria 1. If Microsoft didn't have the money, Xbox would have killed it. You mean Xbox would have died. Yeah. Would have been killed. Yeah, I like the 360, but I didn't really like any of the other Microsoft systems. I thought the Xbox One was there. I didn't really bother with the Xbox One or the Series X or any of that. I think the PlayStation 2, 4, and 5 were masterpieces of systems. I think Sony did really well with those three. I think the 5's really good. Just needs some games, and I just wish it didn't look like a router. A giant router. My PS5 is right underneath my Saturn. Can you see it sticking out there? It's right there. I haven't played it in a while, though. I played Elden Ring for like a couple hours and I got my ass kicked, and I was like, oh, all right, we'll stop this for now. Last you heard, Conjure. Oh, really? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. That sucks. MS is a really crappy disease, man. Exile Mudville said, even though they never got the attention, there's a lot of great, bizarre, under-the-radar PS1 games, like Tail Concerto, never played that. Incredible Crisis, never heard of that. Rising Sun, Silent Bomber. I never played any of those. I'll have to check them out. Mel Pominion, Gabriel Knight 2 was 6 discs. And Phantasmagoria 1 was 7 discs. Both of them were full-motion video games, so they took a ton of space because there was so much video in there. Nah, I didn't bother with the Series X or the S. Dreaming Rain says you like the PS3, but devs didn't get the hang of it till later on. One of the last true consoles and interesting architecture, now they're basically PCs. Yeah, I thought the 360 did online better, which is why I didn't even buy my 360. It was G. Levy, right? G. Levy, you and my wife got that for me, my Xbox 360. And the first game I played on the Xbox 360, I think, was either Elder Scrolls Oblivion, the 4th one, or maybe it was Dragon Age. G. Levy, do you remember? I think it was Elder Scrolls was the first one I played. But that was a really fun system. I love my 360. That's the only Microsoft system I love. You thought American McGee's Alice was a lot with 2. Yeah. Phantasmagoria with 7 for the win. Maybe you helped get my PS4. Did you? Yeah, I guess you did. Thanks for that. While I'm in here, can I equip Eldar with his thingy bobber? Oh, Eldar has to take it, doesn't he? No, I don't want to talk to you. Stop. I just want to get this done. I'm going to forget it later. Give it to Eldar. And he should equip it, yep. Alright, we need to take a large mithril out of here. God, we have so many of them, too. As you wish. Now we're going to give... We have 1. Okay, perfect. So we have 1 large mithril, 1 small mithril. Very good. Yeah, the Red Ring of Death, Shadrock, no doubt about it. Rising Sun's very much a precursor to God Hand in tone and panache. To check it out one of these days. You wouldn't support a Microsoft console. I'm not like that. I'm not like, oh, Microsoft's evil. I mean, I'm not like that with it, but I just don't think they're very good. Like, compared, shouldn't say they're not very good. Like, what would the Microsoft systems now offer me that the PlayStation 4 and 5 don't? That's what I mean. Like, there's nothing to differentiate. With Nintendo, you got the Mario series and the Zelda series and Metroid and all these series. I'm not a fan of Pokemon, but you got that too. So Nintendo, you understand, like, I can understand, like, that's why I have a Switch. Because there's games on the Switch I can't play on anything else. There's nothing, what does Microsoft have? Halo? And I guess now they own Bethesda, which we'll see what happens with that. But there's just not enough stuff that's only on Microsoft consoles that I care about. Cricket says, do I know if there's any console games using several DVD discs? Let's see. I'm looking. I can't think of any off the top of my head. Maybe one of the Final Fantasy 13s? Let me go check real quick. Final Fantasy 13. And this looks weird floating in space because it's a green case. And my green screen is editing it out. But look. Disc 1. Disc 2. Disc 3. Final Fantasy 13 was on 3 discs and it's DVDs. So does that answer your question? And yeah, of all the Final Fantasies, this is like one of the only ones I ever beat. I've beaten 4, 6, 13, 13-2, Lightning Returns, and FF7 Remake. That's it. Never beat 1, 2, or 3 on Nintendo. Never beat 5 on Super Nintendo. Never beat the original 7. Isn't that sad? I own it, never beat it. Never played 8. Owned 9, got to the end, never beat it. I lost interest. I'm terrible. I have 10 and the remake of 10 and 10-2. Didn't beat any of them. Got close to Sin, never beat them. But that's why I stream now. I have all of you. You can help me through the games that I've never gotten through. Yeah, isn't that crazy? That's what I should play next, FF7 for PS1? Maybe. I don't know. It's on the horizon one of these days. I don't know if it's the very next one I want to play, though, Super Gear, but I'd play it eventually. I have unfinished business with that game. Okay. What are we trying to do right now? I don't even remember. Story, what am I trying to do? I'm trying to get another arrow axe, right? Yeah, I'm trying to get another arrow axe. Do a savey save. And I will continue. Alright, chat. I have got to run to the bathroom real quick. I just realized I have been holding it in, not to be disgusting. But I'm going to go run to the bathroom real quick. I will be right back. Don't change that channel. Zophar's Realm will return.
Secure all positions. Here we go.
Da-da-da-da-da-da! Charge!
Full ahead. Next stop, Zophar's domain.
I am back. Oh, and I come back to a follow. Suviman, thank you so much for the follow and for joining the realm and the domain. Your support is greatly appreciated. What did I miss? Play FF7 for PS1 before FF7 Rebirth comes out. Got you, got you. Rebirth is the sequel to Remake, right? It's the second one in the series, in the Remake series, I think. Melpomanian says your friends are working on a D&D campaign based on FF10, but especially FF12. I never played 12. I heard it was good, though. Need to probably start playing them at some point. You dug up your FF13 and 13-2 cases, both PS3, both single discs. Huh. I wonder why the Xbox 360 was on multiple discs. Why is that? Those are DVDs, aren't they? The 360s use DVDs, right? They didn't use CDs. Right? Oh, the PS3 was Blu-ray. Why don't I remember that? Rain, are you sure the PS3 was Blu-ray and not the 4? 3 was Blu-ray? Maybe you're right. I'm looking that up. It was. You're right. No wonder. That makes sense. Good call, Rain. Good call. That's right. 360 had that ill-fated HD DVD add-on that didn't last for more than like a year. I remember that. Yeah, Sony finally won. They didn't want to get burned again after the whole Betamax thing, right? Beta versus VHS in the 80s. They're like, we're not going to lose again. Yeah, and 360 bet on HD DVD being the winner, and they were wrong. Of course, now it doesn't matter, because now everything's streaming. So did Sony really win in the end? I mean, I had a lot of Blu-ray movies. Over on my video game collection, the top 2 shelves, most of them are Blu-ray movies. So yeah. Okay. What are we doing? We gotta do the arrow axe. I feel like I'm stalling for something. I don't even know why. What am I stalling for? The arrow axe was on the ones, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, shoot! It has to be equipped with the stupid axe! Oh my god. Upkeep in this game is very frustrating to me. PS5. You think PS5 did nothing? Oh, the PS5's a good system. PS5 instant load. The games load like that. I can attest to it. They load incredibly fast. I know that because every time I got crushed like a worm in Demon Souls, it loaded back within seconds. So I would respectfully say that the PS5 is doing wonders when it comes to instant load. It matters. You can tell. You can really tell. Let's see here. We gotta take Horst and equip Horst with the steel hand axe. Then we're gonna go back in there and count. Alright, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. God damn you, Grunk. Why can't Grunk stand straight? Stand straight, Grunk, you silly Grunk. You're making me sad, and don't make me sad, Grunk. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I totally didn't do that right. Well, this is rare. You're making Horst. 6,000 golds. Wow, chat. We basically... Why did I do that? We basically will have spent an entire stream doing nothing but mining for Mithril. I appreciate you all sticking with me through all this. Awesome support. Hope this is enjoyable. We got the Super Axe! Resetty spaghetti. Counting arm swings equals trying to manipulate RNG. That is totally what we are doing here, Dreaming Rain. I don't know if we're really being successful, but we are trying. Laszlo Silas says PS3 rode on novelty. Higher prices than competitors, which hurt sales, and the very odd hardware design choices led to the difficulty getting good performance out of the hardware. Will Nintendo ever do a Sega? Explain, Super Gear, what you mean. Krigat says Mithril, the most precious metal in the world. By the way, do you like my Streets of Rage shirt? I was supposed to wear this in Disney World, but didn't really get to wear it much. Instead, I stayed in my hotel room 90% of the trip and watched the forensic files on HLN. So sad. You cheating? Not at all, Super Gear. We are supposed to do this. This is how you get the best weapons. So basically, what you would do if you didn't know this is you just keep reloading until you get the best weapon. That's what the game's designed to do. But we believe we may have figured out a way to manipulate the RNG by looking at the arm swings, but it doesn't seem to be 100% of the time. So it might just be like a... What word am I using here? It might just be like a placebo effect, where it doesn't really matter. And we're just getting lucky. But I don't know. It's still fun to do. Kind of. Horsed, equip, hand axe. And the arm swinging guide doesn't even cover hand axes, so I guessed that it was 1. Thanks, Protocol. If only the Saturn was popular enough for developers to become good at developing for it. Well, some did. God, Grunk, stop sucking. Grunk just doesn't want to stand straight. Why do I keep doing that? It's like my mind is starting to wander now, chat. I'm like, I just want to get the weapon and get the hell out of this town already. The accurate axe. Still not the right one. We want the arrow axe. Arrow axe. Resetty spaghetti. Yep, that is basically what happened. And Bernie stole her too. That is what happened. PS3 did start with PlayStation Network, and there were lots of little indie games on PS4 too. I would agree. Melpominion heard the Japanese versions of all 3 Shining Force 3 scenarios are super cheap. Yeah, I'm not worried about cost. That'll be easy. Applying the translation patches itself is not that hard. The satiator though is expensive. It's like $260 or $270. And I know there's cheaper options, but I like the idea of just put the satiator in the slot. It's got your SD card and you're done. Like, I like the ease of use of it. It's just expensive. But like I said, we can do all that. I can buy it. It's fine. It's just I need a break from Shining Force after this for a little while. Because we've been, like I said, in the last few months, think about it. We beat Shining in the Darkness, Shining Force 1, Shining Force 2, and now Shining Force 3, Scenario 1. So I think we've earned a break from this series for just a little bit after this. That is where my head is at. I want to play some other RPGs first. I don't even know what the arm swings were. I wasn't even paying attention. I wasn't even looking. Yada 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 yada. That's a lot of Shining. Yep, and it's a great series, but I can only play so much of it at once. So yeah, we're thinking of maybe Dark Wizard, maybe the Dot Hack series, maybe Albert Odyssey. I was even thinking about Virtual Hydlide. I don't know. I guess we'll find out how many people are watching for a particular game and how many of you are sticking with Zophar if I play Virtual Hydlide, right? We'll see who the true believers are. I liked it when I was a kid. I know it gets a lot of flack because it's not the greatest game. Damn it, Super Axe. Not what I want either. But I really do want to play it. It's not even that long of a game. But it's very janky. It is very janky. Alright, we want the arrow axe. We want the arrow axe. The story says virtual highlight is painful. It can be painful. It can be painful. But I'll show you. It's been sitting in my attic since many, many years. I last played this game in like 1996. In pretty good condition, considering. Get this styrofoam out of here. There's the game. There's the manual. I mean, listen to this description, chat. How can you tell me if you're 15, 16 years old you wouldn't want this? To experience RPG any more real, you would have to go there yourself. Sega Visions. I mean, dude, that is so cool. Action RPGs don't get more real than this. Discover the ultimate things of your mind. How is there someone named Zophar the Best on Twitch? What the heck? Things of your mind. Thank you so much for gifting a 1-month tier 1 sub to Zophar the Best. I don't know where you come up with these names, how you find them, but I appreciate your support of the realm and the domain. I hope you're having a great night, things. Melpomenian says, you saw someone on the Shining Force subreddit say you could buy the Japanese versions, apply the translation patches, and claims if you wanted to not use an emulator, then you could burn the patched game onto discs and play them on the Saturn. Well, Melpomenian, that only would work if you had something that would bypass the copy protection on the Saturn, which... that's a region-free Saturn, but I have no idea if it will play burned discs. I haven't tried. But I thought you would need something like... oh god, what's that other one called? Not the Satiator, but there's... it's like an action replay cart, but it's called something else. Does anybody remember what I'm talking about? And it's supposed to let you play burned discs? What the hell is it called? This is what I'm talking about. My brain. Ever since I had COVID-19 chat, I can't, like, it's there, but my brain won't recall certain things. It's freaking nuts. That's it. Pseudo-Saturn story. Pseudo-Saturn. Thank you, Tabitha Redgrave Show. That's it. So I knew it, but my brain would not pull the damn name out of my brain. I have an action replay on this, but the action replay won't bypass copy protection. But you can turn an action replay into a pseudo-Saturn by flashing it, but it only works if you have the action replay with the USB port, and mine doesn't have that. But anywho, you remember burn discs being very not supported. Yeah, but Melpomenian, on the Dreamcast didn't give two craps. There was no copy protection. You could burn anything. It just worked. That's what the Utopia boot disc did. I burned a Utopia boot disc, and then I put Nintendo games on there. Oh, it was fun. Those were the days. Ah, those are the days. Those are the days. You know what my favorite Dreamcast game was? Chat, anybody want to take a guess? You probably won't get it. See if you can guess. If you get it right, I'll tell you. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Let's go down here. Forced. Equip. No. We're equipping! Come on, Horst. What are you doing to me? Dreamcast should have used DVDs instead of the GDs. Yeah, I agree with you, Super Gear, but Sega was probably trying to save money. Plus, they thought that by having them be GD discs, what am I doing? That they wouldn't have to worry about copy protection because they're 1 gigabyte CDs using some kind of proprietary technology to smush it all on there. So I guess Sega figured people wouldn't be able to figure out how to do it anyway. But instead, we used lots of Utopia boot discs. What we did. So yeah, that's what we did. Illbleed? Nope. Grandia 2? Great game, one of my favorites, but that wasn't it. Do, 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 do. Yeah, it could go up to 1 gigabyte, I think, Laszlo. Do, 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 do. Oh man, I'm so ready to be done with this mithril farming chat. It's about usually I can go about 3 hours of this, And then I just start to get googly-eyed. That's kind of where I'm at right now. Skies of Arcadia was a great game that I never played. That I saw people play, wanted to buy, never did. Ah, it's a Super X. Damn it. One day I will play Skies of Arcadia, but that wasn't it. Alright, you're probably giving up, so I'm going to show you which game it was. It was not Seaman either, by the way, although that was fun too. It was actually this game right here. Boom, 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 boom. This game, Shenmue, came on, I think it was a 3-disc CD game.
Secure all
2,
positions.
3, yeah. 3
Here we
discs.
go.
And then it also came with the Shenmue Passport. You could go
Full
online.
ahead. Next
Go to,
stop,
like the leaderboard and stuff.
Zophar's
Share your
domain.
capsules. Joey87, thank you so much for the follow and for joining the realm and the domain. Your support is greatly appreciated. The Passport online disc even came with its own manual to tell you how to use the online features. And then here's a registration card I never sent him. It's in good condition. I love Shenmue. I never beat it as a kid. I did beat it later in life. When they released it on the PS4, I went back and I beat all the Shenmues, 1, 2, and yes, I did play and beat 3, which is probably why I can tolerate the mithril farming, because if you think this is rough, try playing Shenmue 3 when you have to get money. Oh my god. Brutal. Yes, Tabitha, the 4th is the Passport disc. You thought of Shenmue 2 Protocol. It was on the tip of your tongue. I'm sure you would have said it next. PS2 could do DVDs because Sony was one of the major manufacturers of DVDs and DVD drives, as well as one of the big stakeholders in the format. As such, they could subsidize some of the DVD adoption costs that others really couldn't do so well. Agreed. Alright, story. Since I don't remember how I got that arrow axe, I thought it was 1, 2, 3. I'm just going to randomly guess. We're going to chat. We're probably going to do this a couple more times, and then we will start to wind down after this, I think, because it is 1:15 in the morning here. I do have work at 7 a.m., and so we will have to stop soon. But I'm going to try to get this arrow axe before then. I'll try. I have some work I'd like you to do, Boris. Boris, make me beautiful axe. Maybe that's why. Maybe because I'm not talking in Boris's native accent. That might be why we're not getting the arrow axe. Maybe try to get to Smithy as fast as possible. Maybe try that next time. I like you, Grump. You pay me lots of rubles. That's what Boris is saying. Boris. Here is accurate axe. Not so accurate. Alright, we're going to try to get to him as fast as possible this next time. Should have known that from the Yakuza talk we had the other day. Yakuza. Yep, we did talk about that. Do 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 do. By the way, somebody asked this earlier. I don't remember at what point. Someone did ask this. The help me recoup Disney COVID costs bar. All that is because I got COVID-19 in Disney World a few weeks ago. I just want everyone to know when you subscribe, resub, cheer at the moment, your money is going to pay off the extra days I had to stay in Disney World quarantining. So up until this point, I put the vast majority of your money into the stream. So like things like Shining Force 3, this camera, this microphone, the Mister, all of that has been paid for by all of you, and thank you for that, by the way. But when the Disney World thing happened a few weeks ago and I wound up with COVID-19, I racked up a bit of a, little bit of a card bill. So I just want you all, I'm being fully transparent, that anything that you're cheering or donating just for now will just go towards paying off my Disney costs. Yeah, it sucks, but what can you do? I'm grateful that my family never got COVID-19. Thank God it was just me. Even though I was very close to them. Like, especially my wife, the day before I tested positive, there's a picture of me giving her a kiss in front of the Magic Kingdom. She never got it. Isn't that crazy? And good? We were all fully vaccinated and boosted, but I got the short end of the stick. But they were okay. So they did get to enjoy Disney World, which was good. As best they could. They were worried about me, but I kept telling them not to worry. But as for me, I spent most of it in the hotel room, watching in my bedroom alone the forensic files from HLN, is what I did. So that's what that is, just so you understand what that means when you see it on the bottom right corner. Horst. Did I equip it? I don't remember. Didn't. Now I did. Alright, so we're going to try to go there as fast as we can, Story. Next time, bring your Saturn. I know, right? What's crazy is I brought my Switch. And, I thought, maybe I'd steal a little bit of time, maybe on the plane or something to play it. So I had, oh, come on, Grunk! Jesus Christ. I had, wow, here we go again with the I can't recall crap. What's that strategy game? Triangle Strategy. I brought Triangle Strategy, which I have not played yet. It's been sitting in shrink wrap. I finally opened it, and I was going to try to play it down there. And I literally am in the hotel room for days and days by myself, and I just didn't want to play the Switch. I did it again, by the way. I didn't play it one time. Not one time did I play the Switch. Even though I was in Disney World for an extra few days, and I was stuck in my hotel room for most of it. Never played it. Isn't that crazy? I was just too, my brain just didn't want to... My brain just didn't want to do it. Didn't want to play any games. But that was then. This is now. I'm feeling much better now, and I'm ready to rock. And I'm glad my family was able to go on all the rides and go to the parks and stuff, and that I was able to quarantine in the other room with the door closed.
Captain Jean-Luc Picard of the USS Enterprise. Captain Jean-Luc Picard of the USS Enterprise. Make it so. Make it so. Make it so. Make it so.
Things of your mind cheered 200 bits. Glad you're feeling better, Zophar.
Aw, thank you, Things of Your Mind, for the 200-bit cheer. Very kind of you. Your support of the ROM and the domain is greatly appreciated, and I am glad I'm feeling better, too. What is up, Casual Hero? Good to see you. Protocol says, rest in peace, your ears. Sorry. Yeah, the Picard song's kind of a loud one. There's a few like that. There's the 500-bit cheer, which is WAS2.mp3, which anyone that was in the emulation scene back in the late 90s might know what that is. That's a lot to explain if you don't. And then, of course, there's the 1000-bit cheer, the He-Man, hey, yay, 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 what's going on? That one. Things in Your Mind loves it when Picard spooks me. There's another one called Wake Up. I can't remember if I still have it enabled or not. It was like... Let me see if it still works. It might not work anymore. Yeah, I don't think they work anymore. I used to have these free sound effects a while back, and I can't remember if I might have disabled them. I'll have to look into that next time. Even the GameCube version is very good in spite of flakier and more compressed audio quality of our Streamcast, and has extra content and good encounter rebalancing. Which game are we talking about? Damn it, it's the Accurate Axe again. Skies of Arcadia. Ah, okay. Yeah, I really need to get that game. I do want to play that eventually. Definitely want to play that eventually. Now I got the card song stuck in my head. Thanks, Things. The first duty of every Starfleet officer is to the truth. Scientific truth, or historical truth, or personal truth. You don't deserve to wear that uniform. That's so good. Darmok, Angelad, Ant, Tenagler. Darmok, Angelad. I am Locutus of Borg. You will assist us. I am the cutest aboard. You are Borg. I agonized, like, when I was putting that alert up, like, which part of the Picard song do I want in here? Because I really wanted all of it, but I was like, nah, I can't do that. So I decided to take what I thought was...
And I say, hey, yeah, 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 yeah. Hey, yeah, yeah. I say, hey, what's going now?
Things of Your Mind cheered 1,000 bits. Yeah.
Things of Your Mind, thank you so much for the 1,000-bit cheer. Your support of the realm and the domain is greatly appreciated. Very kind and generous of you. Thank you so, so much. Alright, Story, do you have any ideas here on what I need to do? Like, I think we might be hanging this up soon. I think the Zophar's energy level is almost depleted. Any suggestions? Or protocol or anybody? How we can get this damn arrow axe? We did good. I mean, what did we get? 6 weapons tonight? Like, we got a lot of good mithril equipment. Just try again later. That's probably good advice. Alright, I'm gonna try one more time on this. This is my last attempt at getting this weapon for now. Leave the money and materials here. Thank you very much. Boris Karloff. You take the accurate or arrow axe? Yeah, Protocol, we're trying to get the arrow axe, but the accurate axe did come up before. Story, is there a reason why I would want the accurate axe instead of the arrow axe? Ugh, it's a super axe. Damn it. We're gonna try one more time. This is it. This is really it. I swear to God, this is it. God, I feel like I'm like one of those speedrunners where they're like, all right, one more time, one more go. Let's try again. One more second off the record. 1/10 of a second. Things of Your Mind redeems Zophar belts one out. Is that still around? Didn't I get rid of that one? Didn't I add something else in its place? Let's see. We still got action figure overload. The voice of Zophar. We got the hat and the pendant. The shame bell. But don't forget about the shame bell that I added last week for 2,000 silver. Zophar will shame myself. And then there's a whole bunch of videos. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 videos. And then we got the angel tears. But yeah, I got rid of Zophar belts one out because essentially every time we have a hype train, I sing. So I just figured rather than have a redemption for me singing, I sing anyway, so sometimes I'm singing for no reason. I gotta accentuate the look. It's accurate is range 2 only, but more attack. Whereas arrow is range 3, but lower attack. Yeah, I can definitely see the range coming in handy. Shadow Mario says action replay. Yeah, the only reason I have that, honestly, is for save. Because I'm worried, if you know anything about the Sega Saturn, you know that the entire saving is on a little 2032 battery. And if that battery dies, your saves go bye-bye. The action replay doesn't have a battery, it's flash RAM. So what I do is at the end of every stream, usually at the beginning of the stream before I start, I copy over the save file from the Saturn to the action replay cartridge. This way, if we start a stream and the battery decided to die and there's no save, instead of me freaking out Demon Rage style, I can just calmly go back in the menu of the action replay and copy the save file back. That's why we have it. We do not use it to cheat. I'm not above cheating, by the way, but I will always declare when I cheat, and we're not cheating in this game. The closest cheating I'm doing in this game is Story is my FAQ. So in that regards, there's, you know, he's giving his expertise. Alright, this is the last try, chat. And after this, we are going to go find someone awesome to raid, whether we get it or not. And I would just ask for you to all hang out so we can find somebody awesome. As always. You and me both, dude. You and me both. I'm with you, Protocol. I have work I'd like to do. Take this large mithril. This is very rare. And make me a weapon for my friend.
Captain Jean-Luc Picard of the USS Enterprise. Captain Jean-Luc Picard of the USS Enterprise. Make it so.
Wings of Your Mind cheered 200 bits. Rat jam, 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 rat jam.
Things of Your Mind, thank you so much for the 200-bit cheer. Your support of the realm and the domain is super duper appreciated. Thank you so much for your generosity tonight. I really appreciate that, my friend. Did I count the arm swings? The problem, Rain, is we don't know what we're counting now, because we don't know how many swings it takes. According to Story's Guide, it doesn't tell you. Yeah, this time takes a long time. What's up, little gremlin? Good to see you. Good to see you. Of course, you come on in with the awesome emotes, which I would expect nothing less from little gremlin. Sup, Mikhail Marys? Alright, so if we do not get the arrow axe here, we are going to call it for the evening, is what I have decided. Damn it, it's the accurate axe again. I want one more try, one more try. One more try, reset. Reset-y spaghetti. As Retro Runner says. One more try, just one more try. Just one more hit, man. One more hit of Shining Force 3. I just need one more, just one more. Oh boy. Maybe we should have been counting the Smithy's chest hair swings the whole time. Oh god, I can stop anytime I want, man. Count to 15 this time. Oh my god. I really want this damn axe. God, the axe is probably not even that good. Probably I'll never notice it. I'll be like, Story, every axe that Holst throws is missing. You made me stay up all this time for this axe. Talking to him really fast doesn't seem to work. Maybe if I talk to him slow. If I be like, listen, Boris. I need you to get me axe, or I will send Moose and Squirrel to you. Anybody ever watch Rocky and Bullwinkle? Moose and the Squirrel. Yeah, Casual Hero, I decided tonight that the Mithril shop owner is Eastern European, and I gave him a Russian accent. So, Boris is making weapons for us now. I have no idea what prompted me to think he must be Eastern European, but I decided he is. So we're going to, once again, I should have saved. This is adding a lot of time. So we're going to go back in here. So yeah, sometimes these things just happen. Oh my god, I don't even know. I don't even know what I'm trying to do. No wonder Boris's RNG is stingy. Ah, god. Get Moose and the Squirrel. Alright, 2, 3, 4, 5. A soldier, eh? I don't get many soldiers in Smithy. Do you have work you'd like me to do? I do, Boris. I would like to use this mithril. Well, this is rare. I can do something very nice with this. Okay then, whose equipment am I making? You are making an axe, Boris, for Horst. To make Horst equipment, it will cost you 6,000 rubles. I'll say yes. Great, I promise you won't be disappointed. Leave me the money and the materials here. Alright, since I like you, Grunk, I'll get started right away. Boris is awesome, isn't he? If he would just give me the weapon I want. Just give me the weapon, Boris. Come on, man. Oh boy. Now we're really getting in the weeds. Alright, here we go. Here we go. This is it. This is the arrow axe. This is it. The work is complete. No, I don't want the accurate axe. God damn it. One more time. One more time. Just one more time, man. Just one more time. Just one more time. One more hit. Just one more hit. Damn, nobody's clipped anything tonight. I'm kind of sad about that, chat. No clips tonight. No clippy clips. Ensure the game disc is in before selecting start. Game disc is in. Pressing start. I wonder how badly I'm taxing the CD drive every time I do this. Probably a lot. Just one more time. Just one more time, man. Just one more hit of Shining Force 3. I will inject myself with pure Shining Force 3 disc. Right in the veins. Inject some mithril right in there. Do. See? You think the wizard's falling asleep because he's tired? Oh, no. No, it's not that at all. It's a hell of a drug. Oh boy. I'm getting loopy, chat. I'm getting totally loopy now. This is how you know I need to sleep. This really is gonna be it. I swear this is it. This is really it, okay? This is the end. Oh my god. I didn't count the arm swings because little gremlin is channeling Borat. Sacha Baron Cohen's hilarious, isn't he? Alright, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't even know if is 5 the number I want. Is that even what I want? Whose equipment I'm making? You're making Horst. 6,000 rubles. Leave materials. Get started right away. SBH is one of the very few comedy geniuses of the 2000s. Yes, I would agree. You ever see him in, obviously, you know, you have stuff like Borat and Bruno, but did you ever see him in the musical Sweeney Todd? And I assume you mean SBC, not SBH. Alright, one more time. This is really it. One more time. He played Adolfo Pirelli, the Italian barber who was actually a con artist, and he's got this really awesome like song in the show. So Sweeney Todd was a musical from the 70s or late 70s, early 80s, from Stephen Sondheim, and Johnny Depp played Sweeney Todd in the movie version of the musical, which came out, what, like 10 years ago, 11 years ago, something like that. And so Sacha Baron Cohen is this barber who's like competing against Johnny Depp's character, but he's got this like boisterous opera-like
You don't
voice.
belong in this dimension, Zophar.
Things of your mind cheered 100 bits. Zophar. This is an intervention.
Things of your mind. Thank you for the 100-bit cheer/intervention, reminding me that this really has to be it, because if I don't go to sleep soon, what's going to happen is I can't be a wreck for work. I'm going to work, and then I'm going to fall asleep when work is over, and I'm going to miss tomorrow night's stream of this. So this really will be it for seriously. The reason why we're just not getting it is I don't know what number I'm trying to get anymore. Like, I have no awareness of what the number should be. How many arm swings, I have no clue. Yo, like, yes? Yes. Just like that. Alright, this is it. I'm gonna count arm swings. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, this time we did 6. This might get us the arrow axe. This might be it. Feeling good about this one. Things your mind has to get to sleep soon too. Got to finish another big work order tomorrow. I got you. Yeah, this is really it, chat. Seriously, if we don't get it, that's it. If we do get it, we'll save, and that will still be it. Damn it. All right, that is gonna do it. I'm gonna keep to my word this time, and we are going to bid Shining Force 3 adieu.
Good night, everybody.